T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
You are watching a master at work.
Straighter, not a roundhouse right hand.
And that's what we've been talking about. The straight shot is the one where he gets leverage on it.
I don't want to kill somebody
back
for
a little bit.
seconds.
Nah, I want a body on my record.
Now, I want to see you fight motherfuckers. I do. All right, I'm with you. I'm with you. As long as you're trying to fight the great, the best competition.
Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Yo, it's the best, fight the best. If you ain't with the moto, just click the link, bitch, and get buried like the rest. It ain't gonna work how you want it. These trolls already tried, too many come but don't leave. So if you hear, you gotta die. I'm spitting straight facts. These bitches crying cause they hate that. The LDBC's the top topic, bitch, hate that. We the ones that bring the truth to these fans. So why you hate, I'ma laugh and keep counting these bands. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link, get the dance. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you.
Welcome to the graveyard.
Shut me down and back on again. Oh, your silence, I'm going crazy, leaving me confused. I'm trying to get a hold of you. Oh, tell me, do you see me breaking? Why are my hands shaking? Will you let me go? Tell me yes or no. Oh, oh, will you let me go? Oh, oh, tell me yes or no. Oh, oh, will you let me go? Oh, oh, tell me yes or no. Losing time, losing hope, losing patience. Need to be updated. Turn me down, turn me up and back down again. Oh, your silence, I'm going crazy, leaving me confused. I'm trying to get a hold of you. Oh, tell me, do you see me breaking? Why are my hands shaking? Will you let me go? Tell me yes or no. Oh, oh, will you let
Peace and blessings to everybody in the building. Much love and respect to everybody that showed up. Much love and respect to everybody that's going to show up. When me and KO do these things are classics. All right. These are classics when me and my Brody do these. All right. These are not things that happen all the time. Still talking about the E White. I appreciate Queen Tarek from yesterday in the Cashapp. I appreciate you. Like these don't happen all the time. You know what I'm saying? But when they happen, this is a treat for everybody because you're going to get a real conversation, bro. A real conversation from two real boxing diehards who really do this. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you're going to be getting. My brother's in the background right quick. So let me bring my Brody on so we can get to this. Because there was for me, here go my Brody also. So for me, right, there was like some weird ass issues. Like I got this new computer, and I'm trying to, because I think I'm trying to do the process of elimination, and with this connections, I even got a new modem, I got a new damn Wi-Fi, I got a new router, got the whole new shebang. You know what I'm saying? So the only last thing is this my computer, and I got another computer. So we're gonna see if my shit messes up. Then that's what it is, brother. It's my computer. So, but I got another one, and I was setting up my other one, but the setup was taking too long, and I didn't want to waste KO time. You know what I'm saying? So the setup was taking too long. So I just said, forget it. I'll jump on my old setup. So if it messes up, then that's the only thing it could be is, you know what I'm saying? Only thing it could be is a computer. That's all it could be. So I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. Me and KO had some rules that we have decided that we was gonna do like 2 weeks ago. I forgot them. I forgot. So much stuff was going on, bro. I forgot them. I remembered. If
it's supposed to be, I can't argue Tank. I can only argue against your Frank Martin points, and then when you come to my channel tonight, I'm arguing what Tank is gonna win, and you can only try to rebuttal my points. So I'm basically just trying to shit on Frank while you try to lift him up, and then you gonna try to shit on Tank while I try to lift him up, and we just go from there. And then I think we were supposed to do that for about 30 minutes to an hour, and then you gonna open up the panel for anybody. Yeah, for anybody else that want to debate me. Okay, and I was gonna do the same for you.
Okay. Bet. So let's just dive right into it. Ain't no reason to wait. We've already.
Yes, and salute to everybody in the building. Y'all hit my man's like button, man, and donate to his channel. Give him super chats, cash apps, all of that, man. He don't have to do this shit. Like he could just cook trolls, and he could take fights that people that ain't gonna fight back. You know what I mean? Sure. It's a risk anytime we both do this because
absolutely.
One of us could really put the other one in a bad spot. So y'all hit his like button and show him some love, bro. Because
it's funny when you say that though, bro. I promise you. For me, it's funny because it's like and to me, it's like my only real competition is you. That's how I feel. And I don't know if you feel the same. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
So like when you say it, it's like I don't really look at it as a bag. I just look at it like the best fighting the best, bro. If someone loses, it don't matter because at the end of the day, we still the best fighting the best. That's how I look at it.
Sure.
So it was just funny when you said that. But anyways,
I definitely feel the same way, bro. Like, I mean, you be watching. Should be easy. It should be easy. Should be easy.
I mean, and if I miss it, I'll watch the playback. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good.
Had old buddy won't fight me earlier this week, and then I told him to turn his camera on so I know what he looked like when he walked up. And he just said, "No."
That was one of the first times I seen that. I was one of the first times that I seen people wanting to fight you, bro. I normally don't be seeing that. People just disagree, and but that was one of the first times that somebody actually wanted to well, they said they wanted to fight you, like put hands on you. That was the first time. That was kind of weird to me, but it was funny. But it was kind of weird to me because I never really see that. You don't never get out of character for somebody to do something like that.
Yeah, never will. Never will
get out of character. It was him on all the weird stuff.
Baby, let's get it, bro. What's up, man? About to get stepped on. What's up, man?
So we got this fight coming up this weekend, and. You know that I'm going with Frank Martin. I'm picking Frank Martin. Now, we know that I didn't pick Frank before. And there was a reason why I didn't pick Frank before. You know what I'm saying? Because he was never in the opportunity, the limelight to go that route. Now that we've got it and everything that's been going on, I got Frank Martin beating Tank. I really do. And let me explain to you why. Gervonta Tank Davis has not been himself. Now, I'm pretty sure people are going to say, oh, he has been himself. This is him and blah, blah, blah. We just haven't seen it. Blame Floyd and blame blah, blah, blah. No, he has not been himself. He is not at all. Frank Martin has been himself consistently and habitually. Has nothing changed. This is the same Frank Martin that fought everybody else. This is the exact same one. The same one. I don't see no shaking and wavering. I don't see none of that. It's the exact same individual. These things, that was one of the things that made me like, what's going on with your mans? What's going on with something ain't right with this dude? So that was the very first thing. And it was a light thing. It was light, KO. It was light. It wasn't nothing heavy. But then I went back started to look at the fights of Frank. I started to look at the fights of Tank. And I started to look at the actual skill set, because we can dive into the resumes, right? And this is not even a question. Tank got a better resume if we're looking at opponents of Frank Martin. He got a better resume. But styles make fights. Resumes make the fighter. Styles make fights. I saw Frank Martin's style. Frank Martin has better footwork than anybody Gervonta Tank Davis has ever fought. He's got better footwork. He's more explosive. Well, let me not say more explosive, because I think Ryan's more explosive than him. But his quickness is quicker, not faster, because you and I both know that quickness and speed is two different things. His quickness is faster, right? His IQ is better than anybody's IQ that Gervonta Tank Davis has ever fought. Dare I say he is the best opponent that Gervonta Tank Davis has ever fought. The best opponent. There is nobody, there is no other opponent that Gervonta Tank Davis has fought that is on Frank Martin's level. So he's fighting the best opponent that he's ever fought. He's fighting the smartest opponent he's ever fought. And he's fighting a fighter who sparred him. And he's fighting a fighter that he's all around. He's got every facet that you can think of. He's got these all, and he's not flapped by the stage. Now, the lights haven't happened yet. That's Friday. But he's been under the lights as it is up to this point. He didn't get frazzled like Rolly. Didn't get out of character like Ryan. Nah, none of that. All of this leads me to believe that Frank Martin is going to beat your boy. And I'm fairly confident of this. Fairly confident. So what I'm asking my brother KO, and please rebut. What I'm asking, who was the best opponent that Gervonta Tank Davis has ever fought? In your opinion?
Leo Santa Cruz in terms of what he done in the sport, Ryan Garcia in terms of talent, in my opinion.
Cool, perfect. I'm gonna write these down so I don't forget. So Ryan, talent. Leo, accomplishments.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got that. So we clearly know that Leo's accomplishments are higher than Frank Martin's. That's without a question, right? So we can check that off. So are we really talking about accomplishments here? Are we really talking about it? Should be strictly talent, because that's what's going to get the fight. Your accomplishments is not going to mean anything, right? That's not going to mean nothing. You'll be in a 4-division champion or a 3-division champion or a walking Hall of Famer doesn't mean that you're going to beat Tank Davis. Correct? Do we agree on that?
Yeah. Your resume can't fight for you.
Good. So then we're focused strictly on Ryan Garcia and his talent, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So the comparison here is Ryan's talent versus Frank's talent, because talent is what's going to get you the victory. Talent is what's going to do it. Ryan Garcia is overly aggressive. Overly aggressive. He bum rushed Gervonta Tank Davis, and all Tank did is keep ducking under the left and ducking under the left and ducking under the left and ducking under the left, grabbing, ducking under the left. Frank Martin don't fight like that at all. Frank Martin is a calculated pressure fighter. He's not going to bum rush Tank Davis. So if he's not going to bum rush him, how is Tank going to capitalize? That's on you.
Oh, okay. Is it on me now?
Just a question. That question.
Oh,
Remember now, all you can do is rebuttal.
Okay. If Frank doesn't bum rush Tank Davis, then Tank still has a higher ring IQ than him, and Tank Davis can still outbox him thoroughly at mid range without him having to bum rush. Frank Martin is in no man's land if he's out there trying to think with Tank Davis. I heard you say that Frank Martin has a ring IQ. I don't believe that to be true about him being a smart fighter. As a matter of fact, in his most difficult fight, he couldn't make an adjustment against Artem until the back half of the fight. Derrick James was practically begging the man to let his hands go. He was begging the man to do what he told him. Derrick James even asked him in the corner, why aren't you doing it? And Frank Martin, with no answers, bewildered than a motherfucker, looked up at him and said, I don't know. I'm just not doing it. So this idea that Frank Martin, who started boxing at 18, is somehow going to have the highest ring IQ of any fighter that Tank Davis has ever fought, that's just false to me. He hasn't exhibited anything to show that he had a high ring IQ, because he hasn't fought any opponents that have made him exhibit a high ring IQ. Everyone that he's beaten so far, he beat them off of athleticism and talent. He hasn't made any adjustments in the fight. None whatsoever. He hasn't been tested to the point to where somebody took away his weapons and then he had to make an adjustment and go to something that we haven't seen before. Frank Martin shows us the same thing every fight. So my rebuttal on that IQ shit is that he ain't showed shit about no goddamn ring IQ. His best performance, Michelle Ali Rivera, was fucking food, bro. He didn't make no adjustments. He beat his ass from pillar to post from the beginning to the end of that fight. So this high ring IQ shit, Derrick James is his IQ. Derrick James is the one that gives him the instructions. Derrick James is the one that tells him, this is what I see, this is what you need to do. And Frank just goes out there and follows instructions. He can't think on his own in the ring, bro.
Sounds good. But then what you're telling me is that Tank Davis is the same thing, because Tank Davis hasn't really fought anybody for this IQ that we're talking about either. So if you want to talk about Frank's IQ and who he didn't fight anybody to do anything and make any adjustments, neither did Gervonta Tank Davis, but that's neither here nor there. I can respect what you just said. I still don't rock with it, but I can respect it. But
Tank Davis has made multiple adjustments in fights though, bro.
With who?
When he was fighting Mario Barrios had a very good jab going, was using his length very well at the beginning of the fight. Tank Davis started pawing at his jab about round 3, round 4, took his jab away from him and started walking to Mario Barrios. And once he took Mario Barrios' jab away, that shit was over with. Same thing with motherfucking Leo Santa Cruz. Leo Santa Cruz got knocked out in the middle of a combination that he was having success with. Leo Santa Cruz had success early in the fight, running 1s and 2s up the middle. He went to the well way too much. Tank Davis made the adjustment, slipped the right hand, put his ass to sleep. Same thing with another example would be the same thing with Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia caught Tank in the second round with that big ass left hook. Hurt Tank. Had Tank grabbing on to him. He was doing very well in the fight. Tank recognized that. Didn't allow him to get that left hook off it for the rest of the fight. As a matter of fact, he used that against him, and that's how the first knockdown happened. When he used that shit against him and knocked his ass down in the second round. Then for the rest of the fight, he easily outboxed motherfucking Ryan Garcia by pawing at his lead hand, his left hand too, and watching out for that left hook. And Ryan Garcia didn't have success with that shit for the rest of the night. Those are multiple occasions right there off the top of my head where Tank Davis has made multiple adjustments. So I still maintain that I haven't seen Frank Martin make any adjustments anywhere close to that.
Well, there was no adjustment with Ryan Garcia. He did not adjust with Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia was throwing the same punch. All he did was duck under it. Hold him, duck under it, hold him, duck under it, hold him. That's not an adjustment, brother. That's all he did with that. With Leo Santa Cruz, the only thing he did with Leo Santa Cruz is and he said this, once I felt his power, I just walked through it. That's what he said. So that's not an adjustment. Eating shots is not an adjustment, brother. He knew that he could take his punch. This was not like, oh, I'm just not going to get hit. No, he just kept walking forward because Leo couldn't crack an egg on him. So he just kept walking forward and was looking for the uppercut. So that's not an adjustment. It's not like he stopped getting hit. He kept getting hit.
That's inaccurate, bro.
It is very accurate. Like you just said,
Leo Santa Cruz got knocked out. Leo Santa Cruz got knocked out by throwing. He
uppercutted him through a combination.
He uppercutted him by slipping his right hand, bro. He was having success with the whole time. You have to see that. You have to see that he's doing it. You have to see it and then use it against them. Same with Rolly. I ain't saying Rolly good, but
That's what he said,
there was an adjustment with Rolly and Mario. Rolly was having success against Tank running a 2-1. He would throw his brick hand first, then he would jump in. Then he would jump in with a jab. That's what got him knocked out. Tank recognized that shit, slipped it, and threw in between that shit and fucking caught him. That is an adjustment. You're having success with me. Yes, it is. That's the definition.
He knocked the man out by accident, brother. He even said it himself. He didn't even think it was. He didn't even think that.
No, not the shot. The ability to see. Okay, you're throwing this shit again. You're throwing this shit again. You caught me with this 2-1 earlier. I see it this time. I'ma slip it and throw something with you. I didn't say he threw it hard. I'm saying that takes ring IQ, bro. These are things that Frank Martin has not done that you can't take
ring IQ to not get punched on.
It does take ring IQ to see the punch, to know that he's trying to have a success with you and slip that shit. That takes ring IQ to do, bro.
That's called defense. That if you're throwing a shot at me and you hit me and you throw another one, I'm going to slip it. That's not called ring IQ. That's called defense.
But the ring IQ is when I slip it at the perfect time and I know you're throwing it and I catch you.
If I know you're throwing the same punch, that is defense. I'm just going to slip it. Yeah, if I throw a shot, that's countering, bro. That's not no masterful, nothing ring IQ, nothing special. If that's the case, you can say the same thing about Frank Martin when he fought Artem. You can say the same thing about Frank Martin when he fought Michel Rivera. Everybody sees what somebody's doing and tries to counter what they do. That's not ring IQ, bro. Like Ryan Garcia was doing the same thing over and over and over again. Like it's not a difficult thing.
Ryan Garcia does the same thing over. Ryan Garcia does the same thing over and over again, and it worked with everybody except Tank Davis. So did Rolly before Tank Davis. Like these fight, like to be able to see a punch, to be able to see somebody have success early in the fight, and that thing that they were having success with early in the fight is the thing that gets them knocked out. That is ring IQ, bro.
That's defense. That's
not
defense.
True.
It's not ring IQ. That's defense.
Defense is just different.
If you want to sprinkle in ring IQ to defense, because this is tomato on this one, because I wanted to go somewhere else. This is tomato. If you want to sprinkle in ring IQ on that, we can both agree to disagree that it's defense and ring IQ. We can agree to disagree on that one. But I'm all for that. I'm all for that one. I'm more so on the style of a Frank Martin versus the style of a Gervonta Tank Davis. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm more on, because you and I both know that styles make fights, not fighters. Mm-hmm. You can have a dude that's never fought anybody in his whole career, and then bam, he gets in there and his style is the one that's detrimental to that style, right? You and I both know that. So it's more of a stylistic thing. Mm-hmm. What style? Anybody name the person who has the style of Frank Martin that Gervonta Tank Davis fought?
The only one that comes close is Jose Pedraza, but he's not as athletic as Frank Martin. But he can switch stances. He gives you different angles, and he's a pretty good counter puncher. But I don't think he's as athletic as Frank Martin. But Pedraza would be the closest one in my personal opinion.
I absolutely agree. I 100% agree. 100% agree. Now, because before we started out with the talent, right? With the Ryan Garcias, the talent with Frank Martin to try to compare.
Can I before we go? Can I ask you a question too, though?
No. That is for you to ask me on your page.
All right, go ahead.
You're just rebutting, remember?
I got you.
But you can ask me that when we get to your page, right? We can do that. We can.
Well, then, can I make a statement?
Yes.
Okay, so I think that's true. I admit that Jose Pedraza and Frank Martin. I think Frank Martin is a better fighter. I think Frank Martin is more athletic. What I will say though, to rebuttal all of that, is the same is true on the other side. There ain't nobody. Absolutely. There ain't nobody that Frank done fought.
I agree.
They give you the style of Tank Davis.
I agree. But that's for you to ask me on there. I love how you just slipped that one in. That was real nice how you slipped that one.
I had to flip it. You're gonna be trying to do that shit too.
You already know what I'm gonna. You already know. But I like how you did it.
You're gonna be trying to do that shit too. You know, I gotta get in where I fit in. Goddamn, go ahead now. I'm listening.
I like that one. All right. So anyway, now we're back to the talent, right? So the talent of a Ryan Garcia versus the talent of a Frank Martin. When we're talking about the comparisons of a talent of a Ryan and a talent of a Frank, we're talking about what for you? What are we talking about?
I think Frank Martin is the better overall athlete. Ryan Garcia is the more explosive puncher with the faster hands and better timing, in my opinion.
Okay, so timing, punching power, and speed, right? Because it's not quickness, because he's not quicker than Frank Martin.
No. Not. I think Frank is more explosive than Ryan Garcia, hands down.
Yes, definitely, but he's definitely faster. Definitely, there's no disagreement that Ryan is not
with his feet
faster.
With his feet,
I say Ryan's hands are faster.
Yeah, with his hands. Yeah, his hands are faster, more powerful.
He's not quicker than Frank Martin, but he's faster with it.
Not at all.
Punch, but he's not.
Not even. I don't think Frank is. I think Frank is quicker and faster with his feet. I think Ryan is quicker and faster and more powerful with his hands. Waist down. Frank Martin quicker and faster.
Got you. I got
Waist
you.
up.
I got you. I'm with you. Now, if we take that and we put it compared to Pedraza, how are we comparing Frank to Pedraza?
I think Pedraza's. I think he's a little bit more savvy, has far more experience.
No. Not now, Pedraza. The Pedraza that fought Tank.
More experience because of his amateur background and pedigree. Actually a world champion. I think he had overall a better skill and ring IQ than Frank, but again, I think Frank is a far better athlete than him.
Okay, so now what we're talking about with Pedraza is experience versus athleticism with Frank.
Experience, and I think his IQ is higher than Frank's.
I do not think his IQ is higher than Frank's at all. If anything, it's on par. If anything, Pedraza at that time when he fought Tank Davis versus Frank Martin right now, if anything, their IQ is on par. If
Frank Martin hasn't exhibited anything to justify you saying he has a high ring IQ.
Here's why I say that. Right now, you brought up so eloquently what Derek James said about yada yada yada. Right, you brought that up. But if Derek James said that, don't you think that Artem knew that? Don't you think Artem's team knew that? So how come they didn't capitalize? If they knew the exact same thing, if they all saw the same,
I wouldn't necessarily. No, I disagree. I don't think because Derek James knows something that Artem.
I'm just going off what you think.
No. Because here's why. Derek James is one of the best trainers in boxing. I don't even know Artem's trainer's name. So to say that if Derek James sees something, then Artem should see something too, or his trainer should see something too. I disagree with that.
So this is what I'm saying with that. Was Artem having success?
Yes, 100%.
Okay, so if Artem was having success, do you believe his corner saw his success?
Yes.
Okay, so if his corner saw his success, then why didn't they push and continue that success? Because they did not push to continue that success.
I think they tried to, but I think Artem is just not the athlete.
Good.
I think he tried to. Yeah.
If they tried to, then what was the hindrance?
Frank Martin was just a far superior athlete, and he was more powerful than Artem. And when Frank Martin would let his hands go, he was clearly getting the better of the exchanges.
Okay, a far superior athlete, right? Now we're going somewhere with this. I gotta take this idea a different direction. Pause, because if I go some other way, then you're gonna go directly at it. So I have to go the back door. Pause again. But anyways, so now we're speaking athleticism, right? We're building something here.
Yeah.
So he's more athletic than Pedraza. The two names that we're talking about, Pedraza and Ryan. He's more athletic than Pedraza, and he's got better feet than Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now this is Tank Davis, who had problem with Pedraza until he clipped him.
What problems? Whoa.
He had problems with Pedraza.
So he beat Pedraza up the whole fucking fight, bro.
He did not beat him up the whole fight. He was getting pieced up. What are you talking about? You can go back and watch it because he was getting pieced.
Man. He was whooping Pedraza ass, bro.
Whip his ass. He did. He was getting pieced
from the beginning to the end.
He did whip his ass. He did, but he was getting pieced.
No,
by
he was not.
A guy who is not as athletic as Frank.
He was
Martin.
not. He was not getting pieced up by Pedraza, bro.
Yes, he was getting pieced.
No, he beat the dump. Pedraza is one of his best performances.
So Pedraza never touched him at all. Never touched him.
Everybody gets touched in boxing.
Okay, then I'm telling you, he was getting pieced.
No, pieced up meaning like Pedraza didn't win a round of that fight, bro.
Hold up a second. So do you consider what Gamboa did to Tank? Hit Tank getting pieced?
No.
Okay, then. So then
when you dropping the motherfucker multiple times.
We're not speaking apples to apples then. because Tank Davis got pieced by Gamboa.
Saying
and then when he got
pieced up Tank is like if I come up on this
bitch. When he got pieced, he looked over his shoulder at his corner like, help me, and got pieced again. But I guess you didn't see that.
He was looking in the crowd, talking shit, banging his chest because he was fucking that nigga up. Bro, saying that Tank Davis got pieced up. But let me tell you how far off you are.
Please do.
You saying Tank Davis?
But go ahead
you saying Tank Davis got pieced up by Pedraza is the same as me saying Devin Haney got pieced up by JoJo Diaz.
Devin's name in this? We're talking about
because you were Devin. I gotta show you like how ludicrous this shit is, bro.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I'm giving you an analogy.
I didn't bring up anybody that's not either one of those guys.
I understand that, but we're bringing up Pedraza. We're bringing up different things. And I know you love Devin, so I'm just using it to make an analogy. I'm not trying to talk about the man. I'm telling you that if Tank got pieced up by Pedraza, Devin got pieced up by JoJo Diaz, which I don't believe.
I get you, but if
I don't believe that, bro. You can't possibly believe Pedraza was piecing up Tank Davis, bro.
If we were having a JoJo Diaz, Devin Haney conversation, brother, that would be fine to have that, to throw that in there. But we're not. Right. We're not. All right, we're not. We're having a Gervonta Tank Davis, Frank Martin conversation. Maybe you forgot that, but I'll bring us back to this. Gervonta Tank Davis fought Pedraza, the guy that you said, Pedraza and Ryan are the two top guys that he fought. Frank Martin is more athletic than both of them. Both. You even said
I love how you're trying to act like you don't understand.
No, I didn't. I do understand. I do.
Okay, so y'all are mad. Y'all are mad at that. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Saying that. So I got you. I
turn my countenance off. I'm not even looking.
No. So you saying I'm multitasking. You saying that Tank Davis. You saying that Tank Davis got pieced up by Pedraza is like me coming in front of the world and saying Errol Spence got pieced up by Yordenis Ugas, bro. That's what you're doing, bro. That's how bad. That's how asinine that shit is, bro. That's how crazy you sound saying some shit like that, bro.
It's not at all.
Yes, it is, bro.
Okay, did I agree to?
Is it cool for me to say that?
Well, you be capping.
I know, because Tank Davis beat Pedraza's ass worse than Earl did Yordenis Ugas, bro.
If I said to you that Yordenis Ugas pieced up Errol when Errol turned around and spit his mouthpiece out, I'd be telling the truth because he did. When Errol's mouthpiece came out,
maybe it's the definition.
That happened.
Maybe it's the definition.
No,
what is your definition of being pieced up, bro?
You can't ask me questions, remember?
Okay. The definition of somebody, just so you know, just maybe you agree with me if I tell you why I'm disagreeing with you.
You can disagree if you want to. That's fine.
When I say somebody is getting pieced up, that means they getting hands put on them, bro.
KO, didn't I agree with you when you said Tank beat Pedraza up? Didn't I agree with you?
He fucked him up, yes.
Didn't I agree with you, brother? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, I agreed with you. So if I am agreeing that Tank beat Pedraza up, he beat him up. He got pieced a couple of times. He got pieced some times in there. Yes, he did get pieced. And he got pieced by Gamboa too.
So being pieced up means you just got hit to you.
No, that doesn't just mean you just got hit. It means you got hit you got some shit on you. That's what happened. You got some shit happened to you. Yes, some shit happened to Errol Spence when Errol Spence mouthpiece came out. I know you want to move all around here and not stick on Frank and Tank, but it's okay. Yeah, Errol Spence got pieced in that instance.
Okay.
There is instances where Tank got pieced in multiple fights. He got pieced.
Our definition just different, bro.
Okay, that's fine. Our definition.
When I say a motherfucker getting pieced up, to me, a motherfucker getting pieced up mean you getting hands put on you.
I hear you. I do.
So you can say, I got you. Go ahead.
Maybe you missed when I said Tank beat him up.
Okay.
I agreed with you. Tank beat him up. And he got pieced.
Okay, I got you.
Okay.
A couple times. Pedraza hit him. Okay.
Cool. But he hit him one or two times. That's what you want to tell yourself. Fine, whatever.
A few times. I mean, it's a fight.
Sure. Bro. So Gamboa pieced him too. These are all fighters that he fought. Gamboa pieced him too.
Yeah, he punched him
and went 12 rounds on a torn Achilles. He went 12 rounds. Now, and anyways, past all that because I was going somewhere, and before you got all mad about somebody being pieced up, then now my brother want to tell me definitions and ask me questions when you ain't supposed to be asking. You breaking the goddamn rules, KO.
Fuck these rules, nigga. Nah, go ahead. Fuck your rules.
Okay, so anyways, let's get back to this. Stop trying to make me laugh, nigga. All right, anyways, let's get back to this. I'm about to turn my motherfucking camera off because this nigga trying to make me laugh and shit. So let's get back to this. Now, we were going somewhere with the talent of Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about the talent of Ryan and then the talent of Pedraza, right? That's what we were going somewhere with that.
Mm-hmm.
Frank Martin is a combination of both. Do you agree or disagree?
A combination of Ryan and Pedraza?
Yes, not the best, but he's a combination of both. You already said, bro. You already said this, bro. You already said comparing him. We're comparing him to Pedraza and Ryan Garcia. Now you're saying he's not a combination of both.
No.
How is he not when you've already said he was?
No, I said he has better feet than Pedraza, but Ryan Garcia has more explosive hands and is a power puncher. I don't think he's a combination of those two.
Okay, cool. So
as a matter of fact, Tank Davis is a closer combination of those two put together than Frank will ever be. But nah, hell no.
That cool, whatever. So whatever. I love these slip-ins you're doing, bro.
You trying to handicap me. I won't let you do it.
Slip-ins you're doing is
I won't let you handicap me on this.
Handicap. That's the whole thing of this. You're supposed to be handicapped, bro. You're supposed to fight your way out of a handicap. That's the whole thing, and you're not doing it. But anyways, it's all good. It's all good. Let's get back to it. So now, we have a Frank Martin who has better feet than Pedraza. Better feet.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We have a Frank Martin that is more explosive than Ryan Garcia. Not with his power and not with the speed, but he's more explosive.
Mm-hmm.
He is better than Ryan in that category.
Mm-hmm.
And he is better than Pedraza in the athleticism category.
Mm-hmm.
Gervonta Tank Davis' two best opponents. We just said that Frank Martin is better than them in these aspects.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Now, so we're agreeing there that Frank Martin is better than him in these aspects.
Yep.
Frank Martin can punch. He can punch.
Mm-hmm.
He's not the greatest knockout artist in the world. He ain't Deontay Wilder, Tank Davis knockout Artem Bftb. He's not them. But he can punch. All right? He can punch. The same Artem guy dropped him in what round? 11th, 12th?
Late in the fight. I think it was 12. It was late in the fight.
And late in the fight. So that means his power carries.
Mm-hmm.
Power carries. Dropped him late in the fight. So now we have an explosive guy. He's more explosive than Ryan in that aspect. And he's better than Pedraza in that aspect. And his power carries. All right? His power carries. Now, if we look at the most important thing in this situation, is mindset. The most important thing. Because if you don't have the mindset, you can have every skill in the world and get your ass whipped because your mind ain't right.
100%.
The only person in this scenario's mind who looks off is Gervonta Tank Davis. That is the only.
You said Frank the Ghost Martin?
I said Gervonta Tank Davis. That's
you did. You dead ass.
Yeah. I said, and let me say the third time, tertiary. The only person's mindset who looks off right now is Gervonta Tank Davis. This man is doing things in this fight against a guy that he supposedly beat up in sparring. He is doing things in this fight against a guy who has no championship pedigree, no nothing, but he is doing all these things in this fight. Why?
He's not doing anything different.
Oh yeah. Well, where was all of these antics against any other fighter in the past?
You talking about when you want to know about when him pushing Rolly off of the ring?
Antics. Where was it? He didn't.
What antics? What antics are you? What antics is he doing?
What are you talking about? What do you mean? What antics? You still the same.
He's doing the same. He's doing the same shit to Frank that he do to everybody else.
Didn't do none of this. You lied.
All the way down to telling Frank, "I'm gonna break your jaw," the same way he told Ryan, "I'm gonna break your jaw."
Any of this jumping around stuff when it came to Ryan Garcia, this man was calm, cool, and collected. Calm, cool, and collected. None of these.
He calm, cool, and collected.
What are you talking about? No, he's not. You not seeing the same press conferences that I'm seeing?
You ain't seeing the same one I'm seeing.
Where was he at against Ryan Garcia or Rolly Romero or anybody? Where was he at jumping up and doing while they're still talking? And he's jumping up and going behind and pointing and trying to do all these things and antagonize and go to man on. Where was all this? I didn't see it.
He literally in Frank's head.
Okay, I didn't ask you. I didn't ask you. I didn't ask you.
But as far as the overall message,
what I asked you is where
he's talking the same shit to Frank that he talked to everybody else, bro.
I didn't ask you none of that. I didn't ask you that. You're not answering my question because I didn't ask you that. What I asked you is where are the antics that he is doing now with Frank? Where were those with anybody else if he was
doing the same shit? Like he pushed Rolly. He pushed Rolly off the fucking stage.
He pushed Rolly off the stage at the final.
The same way he talking to Frank, he talked to Ryan, bro.
Off the stage at the final weigh-in. The final weigh. We haven't got there yet. And all he did was flex and do that. So
and he told Ryan, you trash. He telling Frank you trash.
I hear you.
He told Ryan you ain't got nothing but a left hook. He told Frank you ain't got nothing but a brick hand.
I hear you.
He walking up on this nigga.
I'm not asking you that.
Pockets, bro.
I'm not asking you that.
Frank is allowing him to do it.
I didn't ask you that. I didn't ask you anything you're saying to me. I didn't ask you anything. What I asked you is why is he doing these antics of which he's never done before? That's what I asked you. I didn't ask you what he said. I'm talking about the antics.
Because he's more assertive now. He's talking for himself now. Floyd used to talk for him. He's more into himself now. So he's talking more. He talked more in Ryan. He talked more with the Ryan fight. But these new antics, he was playing around with fucking Hector Garcia, snatching him up and shit, doing karate with him. He do shit like this all the time, bro.
No, he does not.
Where have you been? Do you watch these
all of his press conferences? No, he does not do these. No, he does not do these things all the time. That is cap, absolute cap. And
did he grab up Hector Garcia at the press conference?
Again,
did he grab him and
questions? You can't ask questions.
Okay.
Again, yes, you can't ask questions. You could just
he grabbed up Hector Garcia at his press conference. Let me make the point that he's doing the same thing he does all the time.
Please make the point because that's what I've been asking you.
He grabbed up Hector Luis Garcia at their press conference and was joking with him and playing with him. He rubbed on Mario Barrios' belt at their press conference and was fucking around with him. He pushed Rolly Romero off the fucking stage and was in Rolly Romero's face during their press conferences, both of them with the same aggression. You know, you trash, your whole team trash, get him the fuck out of boxing, and we can get it on after with all of you niggas. Did the same thing to Ryan Garcia. Don't bring your mother. Don't bring your daughter. When I touch you in your shit, I'm probably going to break your shit. You know, and now Frank Martin is getting all of that. All of that shit. All of these things he does in every press conference, bro.
Literally not what
I asked. The whole time.
But I hear you. I hear you. That sounds good. That's not what I asked you. Because you don't see Tank getting up, going behind the podium and doing all this excessive nonsense. You don't see Tank doing any of that. You don't see Tank running and jumping in the ring and rolling around all weird. And you don't see him doing any of that. He did none of that. But you guys want to embellish and act like he does do that. No, he does not. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Tank Davis is the guy that says he's scared. He's scared.
He said the same thing to Frank.
Tank Davis is a guy that says
he's saying the same thing to Frank.
I hear you.
He's saying the same thing to Frank. Nigga, you shaking. You pussy.
I hear you.
Scared.
I hear you. But it's not the same way is what I'm talking about. And you know what you're trying to maneuver around. Because
it's more menacing. It's looking even worse for Frank.
No, it's not. Dude looking like a
looking even worse for Frank. Because you want to talk about outside yourself and looking nervous.
What?
Frank is out this bitch outside his whole body right now, bro.
I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. I can easily say to you, man, fuck your hat. Or I could say, fuck your hat. It's the same words, 100%. But it's different. Gervonta Tank Davis is out here on some goofy time that nobody has seen this dude doing, missing damn grand arrivals, talking about how, oh man, this promotion is ass and blah, blah, blah. When he's the draw, he's the star. He's the one that people are coming to see. So if the promotion is ass, it's on him to make it. So he's the one not doing it. He's the one that's mentally not there. It's him that's doing extra stuff.
That has absolutely nothing to do with Frank.
Has never had to do extra stuff. In what fight, Tank? In what fight, KO, did Gervonta Tank Davis have to do extra stuff in the promotion?
Ryan Garcia.
What extra stuff did he do?
He had to talk. That's the most he ever had to talk for himself because he wasn't under Mayweather Promotions anymore.
The most he had to talk for himself.
That one in the Hector fight. When he got out from under Floyd. Every fight before that, Floyd and Leonard did all the talking.
I do hear you, but I love how you keep going back to talking when I am talking about his antics. You for some strange reason, you keep going to talking. I'm talking about his antics. That's what I'm talking about. Antics. Gervonta Tank Davis is the silent killer. People were saying it all the time for years. He don't do all this talking. As a matter of fact,
and y'all begged him to talk for years, and the nigga started talking for us. Y'all got a problem.
I don't know who y'all is. I never begged him to talk. Never. As a matter of fact, I am on record saying that Gervonta Tank Davis is the guy that everybody wants to fight. I'm glad he doesn't do all that talking. I'm glad he doesn't do all that calling out. I'm glad, because if he calls this guy out and says something about this guy, they're gonna say he's ducking that guy. If he calls this guy, he's ducking that guy. That's me. That's his facts. Me.
And now he's stepping. And now he's stepping on Frank at every fucking interaction. And you acting like the nigga nervous. Frank is the one that's nervous, bro. I really hope we'll get a chance to get into Frank.
I do. I know. I love how you're trying to slip these in, but yeah, it's not going to work. Gervonta Tank Davis, him is the one that was always the silent assassin. Him was always the one that was saying, see, this is what happens when you get around these people and they don't keep the same energy. That was him. It was him that was sitting in the club, chilling, mind his business, not doing all the talking where Ryan Garcia ran up and asked if they could be friends and got his chain snatched. That was him, the silent killer. Now, all of a sudden, he's a jokester out of nowhere. Now, all of a sudden, he's jumping around, flopping around, doing all this weird-ass stuff with this weird-ass energy. And you guys are trying to justify his weird-ass energy, trying to tell me he always
a happy fighter is a dangerous fighter, and he's still on the same type of time. Fucking the shit out of Frank Martin, bro.
I have never heard that saying before ever in my life.
That's crazy.
I've never heard a happy fighter.
Listen to more people talk about boxing.
I've never heard that. Never.
A happy fighter is a dangerous fighter.
Never.
That boy in a good mood and stepping on Frank Martin in every interaction at the same time.
I watch you every single day. I have never heard you say a happy fighter is a dangerous fighter.
Oh, 100%.
100%. That's right. It is 100% because I've never heard you say it. Now, anyway,
no, 100%. I have said that before.
Sure. Well, I've never heard it. Okay,
and it's been a saying in boxing for years. That saying is about as old. That saying is about as old as style make fights, bro.
Well, who says that?
A lot of people, a lot of trainers, a lot of boxers.
Who?
I've heard Teddy Atlas say that shit before. I've heard a lot of old trainers say that shit.
I've never heard that. What I have heard Teddy Atlas say, you're a fire hydrant. Be a fire hydrant. I've never heard him say, a happy fighter is a dangerous fighter. Listen,
I would just say, look it up, bro. All I can tell you,
and I never heard
anybody in the chat too is look it up, bro.
That's what's up. I've never heard it, but anyways, we'll get back to what we was doing.
But let's talk about the idea. So the Frank is gonna win because of Tank Davis's antics.
Well, I never got to the full thing because you keep jumping in.
Let me know when I can rebuttal. I'm gonna be quiet, uninterrupted.
I did,
and I'm gonna let you. Let me know when I can rebuttal.
I did, and I tried, but it didn't work because you wasn't trying to have it. Now, I'm almost ready to just let us go free fall because you not following the rules that we agreed to. So I'm almost ready to just say, fuck it, let's just have at it, brother. Let's just have at it because it's better if we have at it anyway because we both know what we're doing because you ain't following the goddamn rules anyway. So fuck it, let's have at it. Fuck it. Fuck the rules, let's just have at it. Because we was doing it anyways. So
okay.
I won't even go where I'm at. I'm gonna stick with the because I was going somewhere where I was building something, but you wasn't gonna let me build that motherfucker.
Nah, go ahead and build it, bro. I'm gonna mute. Matter of fact, I'm gonna mute myself.
Don't do that now. You can't open Pandora's box and then say you're gonna close the motherfucker back. Nah, we've opened it. Let's get to it. So, anyways, I'm telling you that Gervonta Tank Davis is rattled. He is frazzled. That man is not the same person.
And I'm telling you, Frank Martin rattled.
Frank Martin is absolutely the same person. He's absolutely the same. Ain't nothing changed on this dude from any press conference that he's ever had. He's not going above and beyond. He ain't jumping around acting all stupid. He's not out this, I'm gonna do this now. We going and he ain't doing any of that. None of that. That is Gervonta Tank Davis, and he's never did it before. Right now, Frank Martin is like, dance, clown, dance. Keep
Really?
dancing, clown, because we got to fight on Saturday.
Really?
So keep dancing. Yeah, that's exactly what what Frank is doing. Dance. You want to dance? I don't got to sell this. Frank Martin is in a very, very good position. A very good position because he don't got to sell this fight. Tank does. Yeah, Tank's the star. Tank's the draw. They going to see Tank. Frank don't got to do shit. You can run around here and say what you're gonna do, and you can say all this flinching and acting like you ain't gonna do shit because we got to fight on Saturday. You got to sell it. I don't got to do nothing. I can go back to my room. I can answer a few questions, whatever, and I can be on the way. You can jump in on some stupid ass, goofy ass shit. Oh, let me just bum rush your interview. Yeah, that's you. You got to sell. Frank ain't got to sell. Yeah, you're doing more than what you need to do. Frank ain't got to do that. Yeah, so he's already at that point at an advantage than what Tank is already. But I'll leave it to you for your rebuttal before I go somewhere else. Go ahead.
This idea that y'all got that Frank Martin is somehow in control of his emotions and in control of his feelings, or he's being himself at press conferences. Let's attack this idea. I'm glad we can talk about this. Like somebody look up tape of Frank Martin in the press conference, letting the motherfucker continue to touch his jewelry and touch his hand, and he don't do shit. Like he let Tank Davis touch on him yesterday. Somebody go show me some tape of Frank Martin finishing his opponent's sentence. Tank said, it's going to be an ass whooping time. Show me when he do that. Frank Martin is literally going wherever Tank Davis take him. If Tank Davis get aggressive, Frank Martin try to be aggressive. If Tank Davis being buddy, Frank Martin getting buddy. This motherfucker ain't standing on a motherfucking thing, bro. This entire time, bro. This entire time. When Tank walked up on this man, he's standing sideways. He don't even want to square up with the nigga, bro.
If you go at me, I'm going to give you the energy you give me.
No, you were here to win.
That's how that works.
You were here to win. He is letting this nigga touch on him, get all his motherfucking energy from him. And if Tank get aggressive with this nigga, he's trying to get aggressive back. If Tank want to play with this nigga, he get buddy with him. He let Tank go from I'm filling you out, I'm aggressive, and then I'm gonna lay back and be cool with you. And Frank is going wherever the fuck Tank take him.
That's what you do. That's what you're supposed to do.
That's not what you do.
Yeah, 100%.
That is not what you do in that situation.
I match your energy. That lets you know that nigga is calm, cool, and collected because I can match your energy. I don't need to get out of character just because
he's literally out of character.
Out of it. No, I'm matching.
When he be letting niggas touch on him, when he walked up, is he behaving the same with Tank like he behaved with Keyshawn?
Yes, absolutely.
0.
100%. What are you talking about? Bro, what are you talking about? He didn't go at Keyshawn and do any rough thuggish.
He walked up on Keyshawn and interrupted the interview. That nigga ain't walked up on Tank not one time.
Because they're fighting. Him and Keyshawn.
Not one time.
He walked up to Keyshawn Davis.
Every time they get ready to do a face-off, that nigga looking for the exit, bro.
He walked up to Keyshawn Davis to let Keyshawn Davis know that we can fight. He is fighting Tank Davis. There is no reason to walk up on him for nothing. They're fighting on Saturday.
Walking up on him.
Frank Martin ain't fighting.
Tank walking up on him, and he won't even turn his shoulders to look at him.
He is walking up on him. Something that he does not do. That's what he doesn't do.
He walk up on everybody and tell him the same shit. Nigga, I'm gonna stop you. I'm gonna bust your shit up.
Says what he has to say on the stage and then goes about his business. He don't run up in people's press conferences. He don't do none of. He's all these weird ass.
Tank got that man so shook. He up in this bitch agreeing with Tank. Yeah, you been working hard. Yep. You been working hard. Yep. Yeah, you know all my sparring partners. You good. He got that boy. That boy so rattled. He don't know how to do nothing but be sarcastic.
How is that rattled to say you can know all my sparring partners? You can know everything about me. They ain't gonna help you on Saturday. How is that fragile?
He didn't say that ain't gonna help you. He didn't say that.
That man said he said your team can't fight for you. We gotta fight each other.
Tank told them niggas can't fight for you.
Oh, Errol can't fight for you. And Frank said, and your team can't fight for you. We're fighting on Saturday. And then
proceeded while Tank was bagging him up. And what was Frank doing while they were doing that? Bagging up the whole time, right? Looking for the exit, right?
Looking for the exit, right? What are you talking about? Was the exit
looking for the exit? Trying to walk away.
Was the exit on Tank side because he was looking at Tank? Was the exit on Tank side because he was looking at Tank?
No, he was looking at Tank like this.
So you're saying that he
was looking at Tank like this, looking for the exit.
So what was Tank?
He was walking out. He didn't want no parts of that interaction.
What interaction? They're fighting on Saturday. What interaction?
The interaction where Tank is in this nigga face, calling him a pussy, saying he trash, saying I'm gonna bust your shit up.
You do understand that is in favor of Frank because Tank is the one running his motherfucking mouth, and he don't even talk like that. So
Tank tell everybody that.
All Frank is doing is chilling. Like, bro, keep talking.
He's not chilling. A nigga that's chilling wouldn't move off they square, bro. A nigga that's chilling don't move off they square, bro.
What was he supposed to do? The press conference is over. Frank don't
not back the fuck away.
Frank don't gotta sell.
Not back the fuck away.
Frank doesn't have to sell. Tank does.
It's not about selling. It's about your manhood and standing your ground. You in your big moment. You in your big moment trying to talk your shit. This nigga touching your ring and you smile at him.
His big moment is Saturday. His big moment is not yesterday or the day before.
If you think the fight starts on Saturday and you don't see the mental games being played with this nigga, I don't know what to tell you.
Yes, I do see a mental games trying to be played, but if I don't feed into your
ain't no trying. He already got that boy, man.
No, he does not.
He already got that boy, man.
If he had Frank Martin out of character, then we'd see Frank Martin out of character. We do not see Frank Martin out of character.
When Frank Martin ever let somebody touch him?
What, bro? He don't care about all that.
No. When is he?
Hold on a second, bro.
Is this Frank Martin's first press conference?
Is he supposed to? What is he supposed to do? What is Frank supposed to do? Be out of character? Is that what he's supposed to do? Be out of character?
When has he ever let somebody touch him?
Okay. Now that you're saying when is it let somebody touch him? Right now you're saying that. Since it's never happened, then how can you say what the results would be if somebody did?
I know what the results are. If a nigga touch him,
you don't know.
I do know what the results are.
You don't. No, you don't.
If a nigga touch him, he just let him touch him. That's what he did with Tank.
Oh,
if a nigga invade his personal space, he don't give a fuck. He'll let you do it.
Because they got to fight on Saturday. So why is it work?
No, because he rattled.
So if he's so rattled, if a nigga touches me so rattled, how's he undefeated?
Because he ain't fought Tank yet.
Because he hasn't fought Tank yet.
His competition is trash.
So now Tank got him rattled.
Yes, 100%.
Absolutely not.
That's why he can. That's why Frank's entire temperature is based on whatever Tank give him. Oh, you acting tough? I'm gonna try to show him tough too. Oh, you want to be cool? Okay, I'll be cool with you. That nigga want to be friends for real, bro.
No, that's called matching energy. That's called matching energy. Is what that's called. I'm going to match your energy, KO. If you're not giving me
not in a fight, bro,
I'm not giving you bullshit.
Not in a fight.
What are you talking about? We're debating
right now. Not in a fight, bro. Not when somebody's trying to do bodily harm to you, bro.
Now, stop the cap, bro.
You do not let nobody touch on you, bro.
Hold up, bro. Stop.
You don't let nobody touch on you, bro.
Stop the cap, bro. You're capping.
You don't let nobody touch on you, bro.
You're absolute cap right now. Frank Martin is the same Frank Martin that he's always been. You're pointing out one thing to say is let somebody touch on you, bro. He's chilling. That's you.
When he ever completed the other fighter sentences?
When is who completed some sentences? Frank.
When has Frank ever completed the other fighter sentences for them?
Well, when you're matching energy, you do things like that.
So why ain't he match nobody else's energy but Tank?
If this is just him, match. Whose energy?
Every other press conference he been in.
And what did somebody do for him to match it?
There's plenty of people said it. Michelle Ali Rivera said he was gonna beat him.
Okay, so you're supposed to say you're gonna beat somebody. That's what happens in press conferences.
Okay,
there was no excessive energy of anything for him to match. What are you talking about?
So why is Tank been able to get him to do? He's not matching his energy, bro.
He's 100% matching energy.
He's not. He's doing whatever. He's doing whatever.
All these weird ass wild antics. Frank would just.
He's doing whatever he wants with Frank, bro.
No,
don't worry.
He's doing whatever he wants with himself. He's out of character because what he normally does ain't working. He's out of character because he knows that Frank is
working. It's working just fine.
Because he knows that Frank beat the shit out that nigga in sparring and he was holding the fuck on for dear life. He knows all of these things.
He beat the shit out of him in sparring. That's not what Tank said.
Cool. I don't care what he said. That nigga's a liar. But anyways, back.
And Frank is telling. And Frank tells the truth all the time.
Who said Frank's telling the truth? I don't know what Frank lied about. What did Frank lie about that I need
But
to question?
you believe Frank account, but not Tank's account.
I absolutely do. Now, what did Frank lie about for me to say question what he did?
Because his story is in direct conflict with Tank Davis's story.
Exactly. His story is in direct conflict with a motherfucking liar. So I will say again, what did Frank lie about for me to have conflict with what he said? Now, before you even answer this, because I know I'll give you time to let the wheel spin. Everybody lies. Nobody is flawless on planet Earth, whether it's a white lie or a big lie or a small lie or a little lie. What I'm saying to you is, what did Frank Martin say at all ever that was a lie that I can say I can't trust your word when it comes to this? What?
He said Tank ain't got nothing but power.
Okay. Didn't he spar him?
You think he believed that Tank ain't got nothing but power?
Didn't he spar him?
Yeah, he sparred him.
Okay, so if he sparred him and he was in the sparring and that's the conclusion he came to, how is that a lie? That is his truth.
Okay. All right.
So I will actually.
You think he believed that?
It's not about think. What did Frank Martin
That's a lie
about for us?
That's a complete lie.
How's it a complete lie?
Because Tank Davis has way more than power, bro.
To you, have you sparred Tank?
To anybody in the world. Bro.
Have you sparred Tank?
No.
Okay, Frank did. And Frank's opinion of his sparring was what he said.
Okay.
Your opinion of what you watch is yours. He sparred that man. So I will ask the question again that you can't answer. I gave you time to let the wheel spin.
Oh, that's a lie.
Okay, I gave you time. What did Frank Martin lie about for me to say I don't trust your word because you lied about that? What did he say?
He lied about Tank only having power, bro.
Okay, man, maybe
that's a fucking lie, bro.
Maybe you missed this. Let's try again. Let's try this again. Maybe you missed that. I'll try this again. He sparred Tank Davis.
Yeah.
He got hit by Tank. He hit Tank. His opinion of the sparring of the fight that he did was that all Tank had over him was power. That's his opinion. That's his opinion. He fought the man. He sparred the man. That's his opinion. That's what he got from it. How is that a lie if that's what he got from it?
Because that's not what he said on that Fight Hype interview, dog. I'm trying to let you make it, but go watch the Fight Hype interview. Go watch the Fight Hype interview right after he got out the ring and he gave the interview. He said Tank is one of them ones. That was great work. He didn't say, man, that nigga ain't got number power. It's not until this fight got made that he said that the nigga got number power.
Okay. So
do you need another example? That's a lie. They both can't be true.
Okay, if I'm saying you're one of the ones, I'm saying you're one of the ones,
and that it was great work.
And I'm saying it's great work. Then that means I had great work with you. It does not mean that you don't. That I'm not looking at you as you just got power.
So why didn't he say that? Why didn't he say that?
What do you mean? Why does he say that? Because he said what he meant. It was good work.
So it was good work, and Tank is one of them ones right after you get out the ring with him. But when you make a fight with him, all he got is power.
What is different about what I'm saying here? I'm super confused.
Okay, bro.
I'm in the ring, bro. I can say this about anybody. I can say it about you. I can say I debated KO. I wouldn't say this because I believe that me and you are we are that. That's what I believe. But this is my opinion, my statement right here, right? I can say this. I debated KO.
That's cool.
He got nothing but punchlines, but he nice. KO nice. Yeah. He nice. He one of them ones. And then he just got punchlines. He just got rebuttals. I'm not changing nothing here. I'm not changing. I'm saying you're one of the ones. You're nice, but you just got rebuttals.
So he's one of them ones. It was great work.
Yes.
It was worth money to the Fight Hype guys. What he said, but all Tank got is power now.
What do you mean now?
How do a nigga have great work but only power at the same time, bro?
Bro. I asked you what he lied about.
He lying about the nigga only having power because that's not what he said when he got out the ring with the nigga, bro.
Wait a minute. So hold up a second, bro. Hold up a second. Rolly said all Tank has is power,
which is a fucking lie.
Ryan said all he has is power,
which is a fucking lie.
So everybody's lying except Tank.
Yes, they say that to talk themselves up and not accept Tank.
No,
There are plenty of people that
right.
recognize Tank Davis' skills.
So
You recognize Tank Davis' skills. You think Frank is lying. You literally recognize his skills. You know that nigga lying.
No. Again, let's try this one more time. We're not talking about what.
Try as many times as you want.
No. You're the one that's not getting this. Now, I'm fine.
I get
my
everything.
opinion is my opinion. I can have it. You can have yours. This guy got in the ring with him.
And changed his opinion. And changed his opinion years later. After Tank Davis and him made a fight. As a matter of fact, I'm glad this subject keeps going.
I'm giving you as much time as you need to spin your wheels.
Something just hit me. As a matter of fact, so let's run it down. Frank Martin said Tank is one of them ones. Yep. That was good work.
Yep.
That was good work.
Yep.
And it was worth the money.
Yep.
Then they said, Frank, who are the best fighters? Frank, who are the best fighters in the division? He said, hold on, you mean as far as accomplishments? No, Frank. In terms of skills, Frank. Who the best fighters in terms of skills? He said, I got Devin 5. I got Shakur 4. I got Loma 3, or they might have been flipped. But then he said something interesting. In terms of skill, the nigga didn't even rate himself number 1. The nigga said I have to go with me number 2, and I have to put Tank Davis as number 1. The nigga is lying when he tell you he only thinks Tank got power, my nigga. You shouldn't let me think too fucking long.
No, I'll let you think. I gave you time to spin your wheels. No, I gave you time to spin your wheels.
Your body, bro. Move on.
I gave you time. No.
Go to another topic.
Nigga, I done murdered you like 3 or 4 times already, which is why you went out of your way to move around the goalpost and change it to something else. What are you talking about, body? You ain't body nothing. I gave you time to remember this.
Frank Davis, number 1 in the lightweight division.
I didn't have to give you time at all. I gave you time. But anyway, I'll get back to what I said. If this man is saying, he's doing the right thing by saying that Gervonta Tank Davis is whatever you're claiming, he's doing the right thing because when he beats him, now he's got that.
Okay. All right.
Now, you brought up some stuff about him being a liar because he said Tank only has power, which he didn't say he only has power. He didn't say he only has power, but whatever. That was the thing that he's known for, his power.
That's not what he said. He said you ain't got none but some power. After admitting that he thought, after saying that he thought the nigga was the most skilled fighter in the division.
Bro.
After that, nigga's a liar. Nigga's a liar.
Okay.
Nigga's a fucking liar. Okay. That's why we shouldn't believe his account about the sparring. Because a nigga will go just like Shakur Stevenson, just like the rest of these niggas. The nigga will go from fucking Tank off to saying he ain't shit.
KO. Who got the sparring?
What you mean?
You know exactly what I said. I did not stutter and I didn't speak Portuguese. Who has the sparring?
I don't know.
Man, you know good and goddamn well your boy got the sparring. Or did he not show it to him at the motherfucking West?
Oh, you talking about the tape? I thought you meant who won. Tank got the tape.
I didn't say who won the sparring. My English
is who got it. Tank got the sparring tape.
Okay, so if Tank got the sparring and Frank's lying, why is this man just proving he's lying?
Because he gonna prove it to you on June 15th. They fight.
He's gonna prove it on June 15th. Yeah. That sort of sounds like what I said about all the antics that Tank is doing, and Frank is just chilling and saying, "I'm fight you on Saturday."
Nope.
Sort of sounds like proving on June 15th. Doesn't it sound like that?
Nope. Because Tank
so now it doesn't. Go ahead and body yourself. Tell me what it sounds like.
The sparring shit is something that Tank has his account, Frank has his account.
No, there ain't no account. He got the tape, nigga. What you talking about? They got an account.
But why would I show the sparring when I'm fighting you? I'm already fighting you.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you
show you in the ring?
Why wouldn't you? Well, if you're gonna do all this stuff in the ring, then why are you doing all these goofy ass antics outside of the ring before the fight? Let me guess. You're trying to sell it.
Number 1, selling the fight. Number 2, getting in Frank head, mental warfare, something Frank clearly don't know nothing about,
Listen, bro,
and testing that nigga G. Yeah, 100%.
Excess shit you saying is irrelevant. The number one was all you need. You literally just bodied yourself and proved my point that I said Gervonta Tank Davis must sell this fight. Frank ain't got to do shit but chill. All he got to do is chill. Frank,
he not chilling though.
Got to do it. Tank's got to do everything.
He's not chilling though.
This excess antics and all this roll in the ring and all this look at all this goofy ass shit. It sound like a fucking child trying to all this stupid ass goofy ass shit that he ain't never did any other time. But now
because he's selling the fight, he gonna lose.
A child doing this somehow is getting into an adult.
So because he's selling the fight, he gonna lose.
No, that's not what I said at all.
Let's talk about the important shit, right?
Well, change it back there. I know because this one's hot for you. So you want to change it back? Change it back.
It's not hot. You want to talk about him rolling around in the ring. You want to talk about him being goofy. How about when him and Frank actually interact? You want to talk about that?
When him and Frank actually interact,
yeah,
it was one adult and it was a fucking child.
An adult.
There was an adult and a child. And
have you ever let a nigga just touch your jewelry?
No. Okay, listen. Let's clear this up. You said a nigga. I said it was an adult and a child. That's what I said. Those are my words. An adult and a child.
So you think Frank views Tank as a child?
A fucking child is doing all these stupid ass antics that this nigga is doing.
You think Frank views Tank as a child?
You don't need to do. Frank Martin is standing there looking at this dude like, bro, we fighting on Saturday. We fighting on Saturday.
You think Frank views Tank as a child?
We fighting on Saturday. Yeah, little ass kids get over there and do little flinches, knowing good and goddamn well you ain't.
Do you think Frank is viewing Tank Davis as a child?
Tyson, nigga. You ain't Tyson. This ain't Tyson Lennox Lewis. You ain't flipping no fucking chairs. Nigga, you ain't doing shit. That's show me shit.
Do you think Frank is viewing Tank as a child, bro?
My nigga.
Why won't you answer the question?
That's absolutely childish. Answer what question?
Do you think that Frank views Tank as a child? Because you're saying this is a grown man versus a child. You think Frank believe that?
I don't know what Frank believes. I know what I see. A grown adult versus a fucking child. A nigga doing childish antics that he don't need to do. This is Tank Davis. All he's gonna do is show up. He don't gotta do all this shit. According to you niggas, he sells regardless. It don't matter what he says, what he does, he's gonna sell. He's the biggest draw in boxing according to you niggas. So he's doing all these fucking antics to sell a fight that's supposedly already motherfucking sold. So what's he doing it for? Because Frank is in because he knows the fight more. Life. He knows this is the toughest competition of his life. He knows it. He knows what that man did to him.
He legit said he don't know until he get in the ring.
Cool. He legit said he doesn't know it, but yet he has the sparring that he's not showing nobody.
Wow, he didn't show the Ryan sparring.
He has the sparring that
he didn't show the Devin sparring. He don't show his sparring.
He's not fighting Devin. He's fighting Frank Martin. And we all said it ourselves. There is no reason to show no fucking sparring of Tank and Devin unless the motherfuckers is fighting. That don't sell nothing for Tank Davis. That don't do shit for him. That don't do shit for Ryan Garcia. Nothing. And I love how you bring it back to Devin. But it don't do shit for Devin. It don't do shit for nobody.
So you think Frank is going to win because Tank Davis is
fighting. And this is the third time now you brought Devin back in. But whatever, keep going.
You think Frank Martin is going to win because you think Tank is outside of himself?
I think Gervonta Tank Davis is doing too much. He proved that he's outside of himself. Gervonta Tank Davis is not the same calm, cool, and collected individual. His mindset is different. This nigga is on Rocky Balboa and Clubber Lang, motherfucking Rocky 3. This nigga's out here on the going away tour with fucking balloons and bubbles and all this stupid ass shit and all these fucking antics. And Clubber Lang, Frank Martin, is in this motherfucker working out to get ready to whip this nigga's ass. And this nigga's out here on the showmanship.
You don't think Tank mental is right?
I don't know how many times I've said that.
Okay.
I don't know how many times I've said that. I don't know how many times I said that.
I see a dog working as hard as he's ever worked.
Oh yeah, that's right. Running 2 days ago.
I see a dog that came in the camp. I see a dog that came in the camp already in shape.
How is he already in shape, still running to make weight?
He ain't running to make weight. How you know that? How you know he ain't running because he locked in? How you know he ain't running? He wasn't wearing a sweatsuit. He had on a hoodie. He had on a hoodie.
Sweatsuit top. Why are you running?
He had on a hoodie and some shorts.
100+ degrees, 101, 107 degree heat with a hoodie.
That's what young niggas do. Stupid shit like that.
Cap.
They all wear shit. I got kids, bro. They do that shit.
Cap.
They wear hoodies in the fucking summertime.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. So again, you just
So
equated.
you think he's struggling to make weight?
Thank you for proving my point. Thank you. I said you have a grown adult in Frank Martin and a fucking child in Tank Davis, and you
anybody under the age of 30 is a child to me, bro.
Devontae Tank Davis to a child. That's what you just did. Thank you for bodying
anybody under 30 is a child to me, bro.
Okay. Under. Okay, so now does it say age on this nigga? This nigga's damn near 30.
He's 29 years old. Now you want to age?
That's damn near 30. Yeah. 29 is damn near 30.
So you have no proof. You have no proof that he's off weight.
Damn near 30, KO.
So you have no proof that he's off weight.
No, I don't.
None whatsoever.
No, but I can speculate that a nigga running.
It could be that he's off weight, or the nigga could be locked in. The nigga could be locked in like never before too.
Let me tell you my speculation. Here's my speculation. The nigga weighed 138 in March, 138.5 to be exact, in March, which means he only needed to drop 3.5 pounds in like 4 fucking months, 3-4 fucking months. That's all I needed to drop. So why are you running in a fucking sweatsuit in 107-degree heat 2 days before your fucking weigh-in?
So you killed yourself.
There is no reason to run.
Are you saying he gained? Are you saying he gained a bunch of weight and he trying to put it back on?
I'm speculating. Like I'll say it again. I'm speculating. I do not know if he's overweight. I do not know. But that's what you do when you are.
But you do know that he was already close to the weight in March, though. You do know that.
I'm the one that told you he was 138.
So the better speculation would be if a motherfucker's already almost on weight in March and he's running the week of the fight, I would say he's probably running because he's fucking locked in and ready to kill something.
You don't,
because I already know that the likelihood of him going to camp and getting fat is very fucking low.
With a hoodie on, if you're ready to kill something, except your motherfucking self. That's what you're ready to kill yourself by running in 107-degree fucking heat with a hoodie on. Yeah, he's ready to kill something, his goddamn self, by passing the fuck out and missing the fight altogether. That's what you do in 107-degree heat. Now, what you can do if you're trying to lock yourself in, what you can do, you're already on weight. You're already in good shape. You're already ready, but you want to get a little extra. So cool, what you can do is run in the fucking gym, in private, in the gym on a treadmill. That's what you can do. Not the fucking a couple of days before your weigh-in where you can accidentally step in a fucking
you keep putting your body through the stuff you've been putting it through so you can be used to it.
Step on a fucking rock. You can accidentally fucking trip on something accidentally and fuck the whole fight up, or fuck your leg up in some type of way, but you machismo, so you fight through it, get your ass whipped, and then say the reason why I got my ass whooped is because I injured my leg running before the fucking fight.
Yeah, so you got a problem. You got a problem with him running outside?
I have a problem with him running in 107-degree heat with a hoodie on.
But that's what he runs outside all the time. He's just doing what he always does.
That's cool. In 107-degree heat with a hoodie on.
How do you know he don't do that the week of the fight all the time, and this is just the first time they caught him on camera, bro?
I understand what you're trying to do. You just can't do it with me. This, how do you know this, and how do you know this? I don't.
Because you don't.
Fuck. What I do know is what he was running in 107-degree heat with a hoodie on, and that's what you do when you're trying to cut some fucking weight.
That's what you do when you're locked in.
No, that's not what you do when you're locked in. That's cap. That's what you do when you're trying to.
Why would you be trying to cut weight if you already went into camp 138 pounds, bro?
You're not.
You don't make no sense, bro.
A motherfucking hoodie, a sweatsuit hoodie, the one that they wear to drop weight. You're not going to wear that if you're locked in.
He was 138 pounds in March, bro.
What you are going to do is you're just going to run with no shirt on. You're going to run with a wife beater on. You're going to run with one of them bands they put under your chest to monitor shit. You're going to run with one of those if you're locked in and you just want to get some more training. You're not going to put on shit with the hood on. All this shit.
It's not true, bro. You can't. You don't know what you can't do. You can't say a man's choice of clothing.
His man choice of clothing.
Because you can't take a man's choice of clothing.
You do realize. You
can't take his choice of clothing and say, "Oh, he's trying to cut weight, bro."
Okay. So let's do this then. Let's just say that Tank didn't have no other clothes.
I think you chopping up. Is it me or you?
What happened, Brody?
Huh?
Can you hear me?
I think you're good now. Go ahead. It was staticky for a little bit. I think we're good now. Go ahead. We good now. We good now.
This punk ass computer. I gotta change it. I got another one too, but damn.
Anyway, I think you're good now, bro.
Okay, bet. So what you're saying, brother, it could be 100% that he is locked in and ready to get it on. And that's even more locked in. It could be that. Absolutely. It more so could be that there's a few pounds I need to get off. So I'm going to go run and wear this hot ass shit that most fighters wear to drop weight, to drop a few pounds, to sweat it off. It could be that. And since when we're seeing fighters that wear the same shit to try to get a few pounds off, we've seen them doing this. And then we also seen fighters that were on weight and were locked in that weren't wearing that shit. There was no need to get a few pounds off because they were locked in. It's a speculation both ways, but one of them has teeth. The other one doesn't.
Yeah.
When you're sitting here telling me that he's running in 107-degree heat with a fucking hoodie on when he's filthy fucking rich and could wear anything he wanted, but he's going to wear a hoodie in 107-degree heat, a hoodie, the shit that people wear to cut a few pounds. You're telling me that he's doing that because he's locked in is not believable. I'm not saying. Listen, hold on.
Okay, so I can't go.
I'm not saying that that's not the case. I'm not saying that. I will say it again. Gervonta Tank Davis could absolutely be 100% locked in wearing a hoodie that you wear to drop weight, a few extra pounds to sweat it out, but he just wanted to run. He could be 100% locked in, 100%. But it's more so that he has to drop a few pounds. It's all speculation either way. Either way. But there is no teeth for your side. There is teeth for this side.
Okay.
Because
I got the argument.
That needs to drop a few pounds. Every one of them do the same thing.
I got the argument. Now, it's more, mine is the one that has teeth and more so could be because number one, it's not just to cut weight. Sometimes fighters want to maintain weight. So if they eat, they want to make sure they stay at the same calorie deficit. So you want to make sure you get a real good sweat in to make sure that you don't go above where you at or you like where you at. So that could be another reason. But the main reason that what I'm telling you makes way more sense than what the fuck you're saying is that you're basically saying that a motherfucker who went into camp weighing 138 pounds is now struggling to make weight the week of the fight. That would mean that the nigga went into camp and got in worse fucking shape. Got in worse shape.
Yeah, exactly.
How the fuck do you get in worse shape in camp?
When you don't take your opponent serious. Yeah, you know, the same thing that I gave you the fucking analogy about Rocky Balboa and Clubber Lang, nigga. You're smarter than that, KO. Stop it. If you don't take I gave you the analogy, my nigga.
If Tank Davis is not taking Frank Martin serious, why does he know the nigga sparring partners? Why does he know the nigga sparring partners? Frank Martin even said, "Yeah, Tank, you've been getting real good sparring. You've been working real hard." What do you mean he's not taking him serious?
Is this the same Tank Davis that didn't know that this man is an actual southpaw or an actual orthodox, whatever? He didn't know that. He didn't know that. Because he got hit with the left. He got hit with the left hand. He thought fucking Frank Martin was a different stance. This is him. Then when he told
he didn't know who the nigga was back in 2017.
He didn't know what stance Frank Martin was.
I'm not talking about sparring BF. But you're talking about right now.
That's not what I said either. You just brought up, he knows his sparring partners and he knows it and he knows it. Well, well, why didn't he know what stance he is?
When did he not know what stance he was? You talking about way back when, right? When he sparred him, right?
No. I'm talking about just recently. Just recently, this white guy interviewed Gervonta Tank Davis and was asking him about the stance of Frank Martin, and Tank didn't know he was his real stance. He didn't know. Did you not see this interview? Did you not see this? This
Frank,
literally
knows that Frank is a southpaw, bro.
He did not know what stance he was. This literally just happened. This just happened.
Not true.
What do you mean it's not? That's what Tank said. What are you talking about?
He didn't say that, bro.
Yes, he did. Hold up a second, bro. What are you talking about? Well, where are you going, bro? Where
play
you
that. Play that.
Bro, don't you watch everything, bro?
I do. Which is why I'm very surprised.
How you didn't know that?
Cool, play it for me, and I'll be like, damn, I was wrong on that.
What do you? Okay, all right.
Yeah, that he don't know this nigga a southpaw. The only thing I heard him say about southpaws was at the press conference yesterday, where he said they got a lot of southpaws coming in.
Brother, all I'm telling you is
and it's easier to fight orthodox fighters. That's all I remember.
Dude, there was some white dude that just interviewed this man. He was sitting down after the fucking the press conference with fucking Frank. This was right after the press conference, the latest one. He was sitting down. Some white dude from sports medicine, whatever, blah blah blah, came up on him and asked him about it. They was talking about it, and he was like, "Oh damn, that's why he hit me with the left."
Then shit, I'm in the body bag. I'm in the body bag. Play that shit. I'm in the body bag. Then play that shit.
You've been in multiple, but that's irrelevant. Yeah. But that's irrelevant. That is what the man just said, bro. Like this literally just happened.
All right, I'm in the body bag. Play that shit, bro.
I got you. I got you, bro. I got you. This white dude with I think it was sports medicine or some shit like that. White dude with like glasses was interviewing this man. Hold up, is this it right here? This white dude with good glasses, with glasses, was sitting there interviewing this man, and he was telling him that this is what I do, blah 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 yada yada. And he was interviewing, and Tank was like, "What? For real? I didn't know that. I didn't know that."
Was it that he was a right-handed southpaw?
Whatever,
or that he didn't know his stance.
Whatever it was something that Tank didn't know. Whatever it was, he did not know.
And you saying that means he's not taking Frank serious?
No, that goes to your point, against your point. When I'm saying he's not taking Frank serious, it's totally different than this. You said he is taking him serious because he knows everything about him, the sparring and blah 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 and yada 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 yada. I'm going to pull up something where this man said he did not know. He didn't know. So that goes against what you're saying. That doesn't have anything to do with him taking him serious.
What about all the other things that go for what I'm saying? We just throwing him out the window.
What are the other things that go for what you're saying?
Knowing who his sparring partners are, knowing what's going on in his camp, training and having the most disciplined camp of his entire career, working extremely hard this whole camp, all of that shit. And even Frank Martin's promoter, Errol Spence, said Tank is taking Frank serious. He gonna be prepared.
Because that's what Errol is going to say because they're friends. That's what he's going to say. He's not. Errol Spence don't disrespect nobody.
So Errol don't really believe Tank is taking Frank serious.
I didn't say that either. But what I said is Errol don't disrespect nobody. He don't disrespect anybody. If he believes he's taking him serious, he believes he's taking him serious. He don't disrespect anybody. When have you ever heard him disrespect anybody? I never heard it. So saying that he's not taking him serious, Errol saying that's disrespecting his fighter. Because now it's like, oh well, shit, you not even taking my fighter serious. That's disrespecting him. Errol's not even like on that type of time, but I love how you went with that. Now, let's capture something what you said while I'm still looking on this. I'm looking for this white guy. Let's capture something that you said. He is working extremely hard in sparring.
No, in camp.
Where did you get this from?
From everybody around him, from Bruce Shushu Carrington, who went to camp with him, from the young amateur fighter on Fight Hype, I believe his name. He's out of New Jersey. That was sparring with him. From all of his coaches, everyone says he's having the best camp of his life. From the time he got out of jail, you can't find one picture of that man not in shape. You can't find one picture of that man looking like he ain't ready. If you go to the gloves off episodes, that man looked like he in the best shape of his fucking life. So I don't know what makes you think he ain't taking Frank serious, bro.
He's in the best shape. He's in the best shape of his fucking life, running in a hoodie in 107-degree heat. In the best shape of his life, running in a hoodie.
Yeah. Because yes, 100%. He went into camp the lightest that he went into the camp the lightest that he's ever been in camp.
Okay, good. Then if you go into camp, the lightest you've ever been, there is no reason to run in a hoodie in 107-degree.
Oh yeah, if you're trying to keep again, bro. When you're cutting weight, you hit certain numbers.
You're cutting weight, so he's cutting weight.
No, not cutting weight. When you're cutting weight,
weight.
No, let me explain it.
So what is he doing?
When you're cutting, they're both cutting weight right now. But cutting weight and struggling to make weight are two different things.
Who said when you're struggling to make weight?
No, bro, listen.
Who said
when you're coming down in weight,
what?
bro, you're not letting me talk, bro. I'm trying to explain
the
it
same
to
thing
you.
that I'm saying.
No, I'm
If
not.
the man
You won't
came
even let
in
me finish my thought,
138,
bro.
Bro, he only had to drop 3 fucking pounds.
That's not true.
What do you mean? He was 138 in
No,
March.
you come in at 138. Now you're gonna build muscle, bro. From March to then, you build muscle. You still work on your shit. You probably eat a whole bunch of protein, and he might have got back up to 145, 147.
Are we living in the fucking twilight zone here?
Because at 138,
this man
bro,
just told me. Why would you be? Why? But if he came in, oh damn, they're on shape. Why would he be doing it? Why? And now you're telling me that the nigga did gain more weight, and now all of a sudden, so
because you are gaining muscle and you are only working on your skills, so you still could have to cut weight. What I'm saying is, he's not going to get
with your own self.
He's not going to get out of shape, bro. He's not going to get out of shape.
I never said that.
Going in count. What I'm telling you is he's not running, bro. You're saying he's running because he's struggling to make weight.
I'm speculating.
And I'm telling you that that's not true. And I'm trying to explain to you how it's not true.
It's not true.
I'm trying to explain it to you.
Fucking proof. All you have is speculation, just like I do.
Bro, when fighters are cutting weight, they hit certain thresholds. By Wednesday, I want to weigh this much. By Thursday, I want to weigh this much. So if I'm on Tuesday, which is the day this happened, and I'm cutting weight and I want to stay there, I still have to burn calories, bro. I still have to eat. I can't fucking starve myself.
That's right. You're
right. I still have to burn calories. So dudes still work out. Dudes still run.
Yeah.
They still hit the mitts.
They
still do all of that shit.
All that shit.
They just don't starve because they don't want to get injured.
You 100% correct.
So where do you get struggling to make weight?
This because we're 138 fucking pounds in March, and the nigga's a filthy fucking rich millionaire that can hire a dietitian that can keep his ass at 138 or 136 or 135 or whatever the fuck he wants to keep him at. He don't need to run
coming off of Ramadan, bro.
The week of the motherfucking fight.
When he weighed 138, the nigga was frail. You can't see that he put on more muscle.
He was frail.
You can't see that, bro.
How the fuck are you gonna see? He was frail when he was 138, when all he showed was his motherfucking feet.
Please do yourself a favor. Go watch the drone video and go watch the gloves off, and you can clearly see the nigga put on way more muscle. He's way more ripped than he was in March. Muscle weighs more than fat, BF. You do know that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I do know that. I also know he was 138.5 in March. I do know that he said himself almost on weight already. That's what he said. Now you're telling me, after telling me that he wasn't doing this, now you're telling me that he did gain weight because you told me he didn't. A motherfucker that's 138 and you gonna tell me he's cutting weight, blah, blah, blah. Then you switched up to say, oh, well, BF, he put muscle. He gained muscle. Watch this and watch this and watch this. The nigga was 138 and all you saw was his feet. That's all you saw. You did not see Gervonta Tank Davis's full body
in that same
pounds. All you saw was his feet.
In the same month when that happened, he did the drone video, and he was trying to show off how in shape he was. And if you look at him now, he's much more muscular than he was then, bro.
Well, first off, bro.
And just because you are running the week of the fight doesn't mean you're struggling to make weight.
If you're much more muscular now than you were then, and muscle weighs more, and that is right in line with him cutting fucking weight.
Yes, bro.
What the fuck do you mean no, bro?
There's a difference. You didn't say he was cutting weight. You said the nigga is struggling to make weight. There's a clear difference, bro.
And I will say again, what I said for the 5th fucking time, because you ain't listening. So I'll say it again for the 5th time. It is all speculation. All of it. Everything that I'm saying and everything that you're saying is speculation. None of it is fact because we don't have no motherfucking facts, KO. All we have is speculation. We have a guy who was 138 pounds in March. That's what he was in March. He only needed to drop 3.5 pounds, and he had fucking all these months to do it. All these months. So now, this guy from March to now is now running in a fucking sweatsuit in 107-degree heat, running in a fucking hoodie, one of the hoodies that people wear to drop those extra pounds, those few extra pounds. You're telling me that come on, man, you think he's not going to be in shape, blah, 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 from there? That's what you said to me. Yeah. Then you switched it up and said, oh, no, well, he gained weight, and now he's cutting back down weight. You switched it up and said that. Now you're saying to me that what you're saying is more valid than what I'm saying.
100%.
It is not more valid at all. It is not at all. If anything, they're both on par, if anything. But mine has a history of fighters doing it. Yours just has Tank doing it.
All fighters run during the week of the fight, bro.
All fighters run during
Tank is not the only fighter to run. As a matter of fact, when Tank did his media workout, he ran on the treadmill when he had the media workout for Hector. They all run the week of the fight, bro.
During the week of the fight, what fighter runs during the week of the fight with those shirts on that help you to drop those few extra pounds if they don't need to drop those few extra pounds? Who does that?
I have not seen anyone else running in hoodies. I don't see people videotaping it.
Got you.
But I'm sure if I looked it up, I would see it, bro.
KO, I'm with you.
But you're saying that the man, you're saying that the man is struggling to make weight. That's the problem. If you don't know he's struggling to make weight, what has he done to make you think that, bro?
Why do you keep saying that he's struggling to make weight?
Because that's what you said. If your argument is the nigga's cutting weight, of course he's cutting weight. It's the week of the fight.
It is even if he was struggling, that's no fact. It's a speculation.
That's what you said, though. That's the only thing I'm going at.
Okay. If I said it was speculation, I'm going to say I said that. I'm not going to say. I'm going to say I said he's struggling. I'm going to say that he's struggling to make weight. That's what I'm going to say. You can't prove me wrong.
You can't prove yourself right. So what's the point?
That's the fucking reason why I said it's speculation, my nigga. That's the whole reason.
So this whole thing is about Frank beating Tank. You so confident you reach into speculation because you got nothing to go off of that he gonna beat this nigga. So you talking about some shit you can't prove.
I gave you a bunch. I gave you a bunch, but you don't care about the bunch. Now you're talking about this right here. Well, which again, I don't see Frank Martin running around here in a sweatsuit trying to make weight, trying to cut pounds, struggling to make weight. I don't see it at all. I do see Gervonta Tank Davis running in 107-degree heat and fucking hoodie on.
I see you right. You know what you do. You know what you do see Frank doing. You know what you do see him doing.
What?
Taking pictures with kids and shit. Running around this bitch wearing other people's jewelry. You see him in this bitch happy to be here mode. I'm doing interviews. I'm interviewing the week of the fight. So let me get this right. I got one fighter that's running the week of the fight. I got one fighter that's dedicating himself to the week of the fight. I got another fighter that's making sure he hit every press scrum, that's taking pictures with babies, that's doing interviews with Pivot Podcast the week of the fight. He out here. Out here. And you saying the one that's running is the one that's not locked in? Good luck with that, bro.
Okay.
Good luck with that, bro.
So you're saying good luck. Okay, bet. So let's talk about this luck. You have one fighter during fight week that is doing exactly what the fuck you're supposed to do during fight week. You're supposed to be doing interviews. You're supposed to be with the Pivot Podcast. You're supposed to be doing fucking hugging babies and taking pictures. That's what the fuck you're supposed to do. You have one fighter doing that because he's already made weight. He's already on weight. He's already ready for the fight. He's just sharpening shit up. You have one fighter that is not.
You can't possibly believe that.
One fighter that's not missing his grand arrival. You have one fighter that's doing his open workouts. All these things that you're supposed to do.
You can't possibly believe that Frank Martin is already on weight.
Wearing a fucking sweatsuit in 107-degree heat, running. And you want me to believe that this nigga who could pass the fuck out in 107-degree heat is somehow doing it to sharpen something? You want me to believe that? That is the dumbest shit in the world, KO. That is the
It
dumbest
is.
shit in the world.
You know what's really dumb.
Believe there is nobody on God's green earth.
You know what's really dumb, bro. You want to hear some really dumb shit?
Smart to do.
You want to hear some really dumb shit? The fact that you said Frank Martin is on weight.
Fight week to fuck yourself.
The fact that you said Frank Martin is on weight and Tank Davis is struggling when Frank Martin is clearly fucking bigger than Tank Davis right now.
What proof do we have that Frank Martin is not on weight?
Frank, again, I'm gonna say it again because you were talking.
What proof do we have that Frank is not on weight? That's the question I asked you.
You need to respond to what I said first.
Which is what?
I said you're talking to me about some dumb shit. You saying I'm saying some dumb shit. I said, you know what's really dumb?
What?
To say that Tank Davis is the one struggling to make weight and that he's the one having issues making weight when Frank Martin right now is clearly more muscular and way fucking bigger than Tank Davis. So you're saying that the nigga that's clearly smaller is the one struggling, but the nigga that's way bigger is the one that's on weight. That shit to me sounds stupid, bro. That don't make no sense.
That's cool. Well, looks can be deceiving. Niggas have not got on the scale yet. So somebody can have a bigger upper body and a smaller lower body and be 135. And somebody can have a bigger lower body and a smaller upper body and be 135. And somebody could have a decent upper and a decent body and be 135, a decent lower and be 135. Looks can be deceiving. What can't be deceiving is a motherfucker running in 107-degree fucking heat with a goddamn hoodie on.
Already.
Weak in a motherfucking fight. So I will ask you again. Ask you again. What proof do we have that Frank Martin is not on weight except for your eyes?
Oh, you ain't see right up under his eye. You know what struggling to make weight look like. You see the shit up under his eyes and shit. You see why he wearing sunshades on the inside? That's a sign of motherfucker struggling to make weight. But let me guess. You didn't see that though. Remember the grand arrivals that Tank didn't show up to.
I'm not staring at a man's eyes.
The grand arrivals that Tank didn't show up to.
I'm not staring at a man's eyes to figure out if this man is on weight.
Them puffy ass eyes.
What I can do is see this nigga running in 107-degree heat and see this nigga not. That's what I can do. Okay. This man, listen, if you look at Frank's nostril, look at the left one. There's only half a boogie. So that tells you right there, this nigga is not on weight. Man, stop the cap, nigga.
When people are struggling, to make weight,
nigga shaved his eyebrow.
Struggling to make weight,
nigga got half an eyebrow.
They have bags up under their eyes.
That nigga got half an eyebrow. That nigga been making weight. Bro.
I mean, the jokes is good.
Nigga got half an eyebrow. You're trying to equate
the jokes is good.
Nigga wearing sunglasses inside to a nigga running in 107.
No, because he made
goddamn hoodie.
He made the mistake of taking the sunshades off.
You lost badly, and you digging your hole deeper. But keep digging, nigga, because you comparing a nigga with sunglasses on versus a nigga who's running in 107-degree fucking heat.
Sounds good. Let me bring you back.
It is good.
Let me bring you back. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything about sunshades being on. You're very animated.
Yes,
I said when he took them off.
The nigga had sunglasses on. Oh, the nigga had sunglasses on inside. You didn't see it when he took his glasses off. Oh, I guess you.
There you go. There you go.
Yes, you did.
You're talking about. There you go. Finish my whole statement because you're very quick to bring up the sunshades. But I'm talking about the bags under his eyes, bro.
I don't need to. You said that you didn't say he had glasses on, and then you said he did. Now, finish the whole statement. You killed yourself yet again.
No, bro.
Yet again.
No, not at all.
Okay. Did he have glasses on or not? Because you said both. So which one is it?
I said he looks like a fighter that is struggling to make weight more than Tank Davis. And I gave you multiple reasons, which you're astutely trying to ignore, but I'm not going to let you do that.
You gave me one. You said
I said
under his eyes. Did you
BF,
glasses off? Is what
that number one.
He took his glasses off.
Number one.
Did you say
he is much bigger? You won't let me finish.
Got you. He's much bigger. And I've already addressed that.
Let me finish my thought, bro.
Because you're capping. I've already addressed that.
Let me finish my thought, bro.
Okay, I already addressed the much bigger shit already. So
let me finish my thought, bro.
Go ahead. Because I've already addressed it, but go ahead.
I said two main things.
Yes.
About him struggling to make weight.
Yes.
Number one was he's much bigger than Tank Davis right now.
Address that.
Number two, you addressed it horribly. You tried, but you addressed it horribly. What did you Number two. The number two thing I said is that when he showed up, not only to the Pivot podcast interview, but also to the Grand Arrival Day, when he took his glasses off. The man clearly had bags under his eyes to show a fighter struggling to make weight. That's what I said.
You said you did not say that. Now you're saying you said it again. Body bag, nigga.
You didn't address the actual point. You grabbed me saying that the nigga had sunshades on, and you only wanted to talk about that.
You did not say that.
Talk to me.
What are you missing?
I said I didn't say that. I said I didn't say that, meaning that wasn't the point, and you fucking know it, my nigga. You know that wasn't the point. You know I'm not stupid enough, and you know I know boxing way too good.
You did not say that, bro. You did not say that, bro.
You know that I know boxing way too good, bro. You're trying to talk over me, but it's not going to work, bro.
I don't make you insinuate nothing. We ain't going to do that. You're not going to sit here and say, I know what you're talking about. No, I don't. That's why I don't know what you're talking about.
Listen.
You said that you didn't say something that you did say, and then you said it again and said, "Oh well, I know no Chuck." No, I don't. That's why I said you said it. No, I don't know what you said.
When I said Frank Martin was wearing sunshades the first time, did I also say
right there? That's the problem.
Did I also say, bro? Let me talk, bro. Let me talk.
Go ahead.
Did I also say that when he took him off, he had that shit under his eye that shows you're struggling to make weight? Yes. You know the answer is yes. So when you started going on a tangent, sir, about, oh, you said because a nigga got shades on, that mean he's struggling to make weight. I said, no, my nigga, that's not what I said. And what you're trying to do is let me finish, bro, please.
But you're making stuff up.
What you're trying to do is grandstand on a part of the point. That yes, I said that he had glasses on, but that wasn't the point. The overall point was, and everyone in here hears it, is that he's wearing those shades because of the clear bags under his eyes that shows he's either struggling to make weight or he got fucked up in sparring, bro. That's what I said. So address that, sir.
Okay. Let me address that verbatim. Okay. The two things you said. One, Frank Martin looks bigger. That was the one thing you said. The other thing you said, which you said you didn't say, but the other thing you said is that when he takes his glasses off, he had things under his eyes that make him look like he's struggling to make weight. That's what you said. Those are the two things you said. You said you did not say that about his glasses, but you did. Okay, so now that we are now on the fifth or sixth time where you said you did say it, or you didn't say it, or you did say it, or you didn't say it, now we come to the conclusion that you did say when he takes his glasses off, there's things under his eye. Now, do you know what can make a person be weight drained? Because you just told me that his body looks bigger. That's what you told me. So because his body looks bigger and he has things under his eyes, which Tank addressed, the things under his eyes, and the things that he addressed under his eyes was, he said, was cuts, because he said he's going to bust them up. So you're saying one thing that Tank Davis is not saying, because Gervonta Tank Davis said those things under his eyes was cuts from sparring. But good play. But I'll go with you though. Good play. I'll go with you though. So if he is struggling to make weight because of things under his eye, then why isn't the rest of his body looking like that? Because again, you was going to go to Devin again. This is like the fifth time that you want to go to Devin Haney again, but whatever. You were going to go to what Devin looked like again. Well, I know what Devin looked like. And it wasn't just his motherfucking eyes. So I know what Devin looked like. But okay. The weight thing of how he looked, I addressed that. And I addressed it specifically for my down south niggas. And here is an example. A guy named Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, who is a heavyweight but has skinny legs. There's your prime example right there. Yeah, because you can be big up top and make a certain weight. You can be big that below, like Manny Pacquiao with the thick ass thighs and calves. Yeah, you could be pause. You can be big below and make weight, or you could be well-rounded and make weight. Yeah, that's what I said. So when you said I addressed it horribly, that's 100% cap. That is exactly what it is. That is called the human anatomy. You're a bigger guy up top. I'm going to make this weight. I'm a bigger guy from the waist down. Pause. I'm going to make this weight. Or I'm well-rounded, so I'm going to make this weight. So you can look the part from the waist up with your vest on and your wife beater. You can look the part while you're wearing sweatpants, but your legs don't match. Yeah, and you know this. So I understand how you try to maneuver around here. That's one. Murder. So we don't got to go there no more. The shit with the eyes. Okay, when a fighter have shit with their eyes to make weight, they don't just have it with their eyes. It's also with their cheeks. It's also with their nose. It's also with their ribs and body. Yeah, all those things also happen. All of them, not just one. I don't try to make weight and lose shit right around my motherfucking eyes, KO. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, my nigga, but I don't lose shit just around my fucking eyes. And I'm going to make weight because I'm going to drop weight around my eyeball. Let's drop this one right here and make a little weight. Hey, I need to drop motherfucking 1.5 pounds. Let's drop right here. That's the dumbest shit you've ever said to me, bro. And you're smarter than that. You're telling me when he took his glasses off, Gervonta Tank Davis was talking about him getting cut in sparring, King. Cut in sparring. Nothing to do with making weight. The speculation, and I'm going to go back. It's speculation, King, that Tank is struggling to make weight. It's speculation. That is not a factual statement. That's speculation. It's an opinion based on the fact that he is running in a fucking hoodie that you wear to drop weight in 107-degree heat instead of running in a motherfucking treadmill in a cold gym, or running outside with no shirt on, or a wife beater with a hat and sunglasses. He's not doing neither of those. So the speculation has weight. The other speculation that you gave, that he's just locked in, it does not have weight. Because if you're locked in, you're not trying to fucking kill yourself by running in 107-degree heat in a fucking hoodie. You can still run outside, KO. You can still do that. This nigga's fucking rich. You mean to tell me someone couldn't have pulled up and gave him a fucking a wife beater? You mean to tell me someone couldn't say, hey, Tank, it's 107 degrees. Take your fucking hoodie off. Put this hat on. Put these sunglasses on. You mean to tell me that? Let me guess. He's wearing a full hoodie because of fucking sunburn. Stop this fucking cap, KO. Now, again, I say it's not a fact that he's struggling to make weight. Not a fact. It's speculation. That's all. It's just speculation. But my speculation has weight, brother. It has weight. Your speculation is still a speculation. They're both speculations. Both. Neither one of us are either we're wrong or right. Neither one. Right? Neither one. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying I'm wrong or right. I'm saying this is speculation. That's all I'm saying. And mine has weight, yours doesn't.
Okay. So everything you just said, bro, I completely 1000% disagree with you. And here is why. Here is why, bro. Here is why. Number one, your rebuttals about Frank Martin only losing weight under his eyes. Of course, I don't think that shit, but that is the first place that you start to recognize it. Once that muscle really starts coming off of his body, come tomorrow, come Friday, if they don't do some ceremonial shit and you get an opportunity to really see him make weight, you are going to see it everywhere else as well. Number one. Number two, muscle is very, very hard to cut when you carry as much as Frank. So the fact that he is bulkier, the fact that he carries more muscle than Tank would lead you to believe scientifically that he is going to have a tougher weight cut, and it is harder to cut more weight. Right now, it is clear to anyone with eyes that Frank Martin on Tuesday and yesterday at the press conference on Wednesday, we're only 2 days out from the weigh-in. It is very clear that Frank Martin is the one who weighs more than Tank Davis right now. If niggas can't see that, I do not know what the fuck you are looking at. What is also anatomy is that when you get older, your metabolism slows down. The older you get, the longer that you stay at a weight class, the harder it is to make that weight. Frank Martin admitted that he struggled to make weight 2-3 years ago against fucking Jackson Marinez, whenever that was. I think it was 2 years ago. So it's safe to say if you're struggling to make 135 at 27 years old, probably struggling to make 135 at 29 years old if you're Frank the Ghost Martin. So my shit is based off of the fact that he's big, way bigger than Tank. The fact that he was struggling to make weight 2 years ago, and the fact that his face is showing clear signs of a fighter who either A, is struggling to make weight, or B, is getting his ass touched up in sparring by, mind you, trash-ass sparring partners. It's one of those two. So your speculation is no more than mine. That's it. That's all, bro.
It sounds good. It does sound good. Except for the fact that Gervonta Tank Davis actually missed weight and lost his belt on the scales when he was like 24 years old. At a lower weight class. It sounds good what you said. Listen, bro, you was convincing as fuck, bro. If it wasn't me, you just killed that nigga, whoever the fuck that nigga was. But it damn sure ain't this nigga. Because you're talking about this weight that somebody's supposed to lose.
Is it easier? Is it easier?
I ain't say nothing, bro. I ain't say nothing.
Is it easier to make 130 or 135?
Bro, I ain't say nothing when you was talking, bro. I listened. I ain't say a word. I understand you want to jump in on this one, but I ain't say a word.
Go ahead.
But it sounded good. That shit you said sounded fantabulous, my nigga. Except for Gervonta Tank Davis missed weight at 130. And then missed it again against Gamboa and had to go back to make it. Those are facts, brother. That was 35 and 130. Frank Martin has never missed weight. But it sounds good what you said. That sounded really fucking good, bro. Really good. You're telling me about what we're going to see tomorrow with Frank Martin and him struggling to make weight. The future. Well, tell me the Powerball, nigga, the number 2, nigga. Because I'm telling you what we already saw Tank do. So you know what I can do? I can tell you the Powerball numbers from yesterday. We know those. Ain't nobody winning them motherfuckers. We know those. You're trying to tell me what the ones are tomorrow. Well, give them to me so I can play. And then I'll set it up so me and you debate, brother. We can do it in person. Give me those because you're telling me about what Frank Martin's going to do tomorrow. That's what you're telling me. Tomorrow. Now, and even more to murder your motherfucking, that weak-ass statement. Let's murder it even more. If Frank Martin makes weight tomorrow, then the statement that you just said is mute than a motherfucker because he's a bigger guy. It's harder to get rid of muscle and all this other shit you're saying. And he's so much bigger than Tank. Cool. So if he makes weight tomorrow, then what you just said is double murder for yourself. But fuck all that. Fuck all that, bro. Because we're just you don't like where this is at because you don't like these truths. And it is a truth. It is. Even my opinion has more weight than yours. You're just grasping at straws. My opinion is that he's having some difficulties making weight, whatever you want to call it, struggling, whatever. This is my opinion, based on him running in 107-degree heat with fucking hoodie on, the one that you wear to cut a few pounds. That's what it's based on. Yours is based on you saying Tank is locked in. He's locked in. Man, get out of here with that, bro. Get out of here with that shit. He's locked. He was what? So he wasn't locked in any other fight? He damn sure wasn't running in a fucking sweat hoodie and 107-degree heat in any other fight the week of the motherfucking fight. He may have been running, but it damn sure wasn't in a fucking hoodie. It damn sure was a hoodie or none of that shit to drop a few pounds. It wasn't any of that. No fight he's ever did he do that in, unless he was trying to drop a few pounds. That's all I'm saying. You're on something else. But whatever on the weight shit, whatever on that. What I'm saying, my whole point of this whole thing that we went through is that Frank is already ready. And if you are ready, you don't got to get ready. It looks like the perception, not factual, but the perception is that Gervonta is still getting ready. The perception, not the facts, the perception is that he is doing things that he hasn't done before. Why do you have to try to get in Frank Martin's head or get at all if he's a bum and you're just going to beat him up and stop him and steamroll him and blah, blah, blah? For what reason? This is Tank Davis. This isn't any other fighter, bro. This is Tank Davis. He ain't got to do this shit. This is Tank, bro. The face of boxing, according to y'all. The money man, the top guy, the biggest draw, the most known. He don't got to do nothing but show up. He ain't got to do all this excess shit. That is what's leading me to believe that something ain't right over there. Something's not right. And telling me he's in the best shape of his life. Nigga, every fighter says that before every fight. It's only after the fight that a nigga says, I had a broken hand, or, you know, I was running and I stumbled on a rock and I twist my ankle and I couldn't move like I wanted to, but I ain't got no excuses. Yeah, it's after the fight that niggas do that. Not before, it's after. Before the fight, everybody's in the best shape of their life. Niggas, stop the cap and you know it. But anyways, let's get back to some other things. So my speculation there, did you want to rebut that? Because I'll let you.
No, finish your whole thing. I'll rebuttal it all when it's on me. Go ahead.
Well, I'm finished with that aspect. I'm going to something else.
All right, so I'll say one more thing about that. Number one, these are all
address it. This is your rebuttal. We'll go to something else.
This is all rhetorical.
You
made a point about Tank Davis missing weight at 130. It's harder to make 130 than it is to 135. The further you go up, the easier it is to make weight. So I don't know how that would be somehow in your mind, you bodying me. The second thing you said, that if somehow Frank Martin makes weight, oh, that mean KO, you bodied yourself. Because what if Frank Martin make weight tomorrow? Well, once Tank Davis make weight tomorrow, don't that mean you bodied yourself too? I'm not understanding how people really think that.
You're asking me a question.
You saying much? No, these are all rhetorical. I'm just talking to myself.
But you just asked me a question though.
So these are rhetorical, bro. These are all rhetorical. I know the questions make everything you said look suspect as fuck, and that's why you're trying to interrupt. These are just rhetorical, bro. These are just rhetorical. Just me talking. This is just me talking on my turn to cook. That's all it is, bro. That's all it is. So when I hear these things that make absolutely no fucking sense, and I'm just continuing to give fact after fact as to why I believe what I believe, the shit is very fucking confusing me, because at the end of the day, Frank Martin is clearly bigger than Tank. At the end of the day, Frank Martin is clearly showing signs that he either got his ass whooped in sparring or that he's struggling to make weight. It's very fucking clear. So if anybody, and this idea that Tank Davis working out hard or running with a hoodie on is somehow an indication that he's struggling. I remember when he was working out with that gray shirt and that long ass thermal on. It was either the week of the Hector fight, or it might have been the Ryan Garcia fight when he did his media workout. And he fucking worked out. This nigga did shadow boxing. This nigga hit the heavy bag. This nigga hit the water bag. This nigga ran on the treadmill. This nigga did like 4, 5, 6, 7 workouts. 4, 5, 6, 7 workouts the week of the fight. But now all of a sudden we see this nigga running and he's struggling to make weight. We ignore the fact that the nigga was already close to being on weight when he started camp. Okay, bro, no problem. Y'all got it. But I know for a fact, having done shit before, that Frank Martin is way fucking bigger than that nigga right now. That Frank Martin has way more weight to cut than Tank Davis does right now. Y'all can tell y'allself whatever the fuck y'all want to tell y'allself, bro. Y'all can do that. But at the end of the day, I hope they both make weight. At the end of the day, I hope that the belt is on the line for both of them and not one of them to kill the fight. But this idea that the smaller man is the one struggling to make weight. This idea that the nigga that's carrying way more muscle is the one that's not struggling is like some of the craziest shit that I ever heard in my life. And all you're giving me is because the nigga's running right. Your point just boils down to, I saw the nigga running in the hoodie. I saw the nigga running in the hoodie. He's struggling to make weight. Well, what about the time you saw him do 5 workouts in his last media workout? Was he struggling in? What about the fact that when they did their initial press conference and when they did this final press conference, what about the fact that Frank looked way bigger than this nigga? We just ignore this shit. We just ignore this shit and act like, hey, it's cool. Tank the one struggling. Tank the one struggling to make weight. But say Frank is bigger than that nigga. It don't matter, dog. It don't matter. Tank is the one struggling to make weight. All right, bro. All right. I hope they both make weight tomorrow. But at the end of the day, if you had to pick one, give me the bigger nigga. They got more muscle. They got actual signs of the shit on his fucking face as the one that's struggling. That's it. I ain't saying shit else about the weight, bro.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll say this and I'll keep it brief, and then I'll move on. Keep it brief. I already addressed about what Frank looks like from the waist up, because that's all we seen. I already addressed that. I don't know why you keep talking about how someone looks bigger when I just told you and gave you a valid fighter. Deontay Wilder has skinny legs. He still makes heavyweight. This is a fact. I don't understand why you're talking about what someone looks like. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that. I'm not sure. But by all means, keep going. We're talking about the man's eyes yet again, and something in the future. The future. The weigh-in tomorrow. The future. I don't understand why you're talking about the weigh-in tomorrow in the future. I don't get that, because I'm talking about what is now. And I said to you, it is a speculation. You're still saying this as if I'm telling you it's fucking facts. I said multiple times, I don't know it to be a fact. Multiple. Yet you still keep saying it as if I'm saying it, as if maybe you don't know what speculation means. I'm pretty sure you do, but I feel like you're trying to play dumb. I'm not saying it's a fact. It's a speculation. Speculation, meaning it's what I believe based on what I spectacled. I spectacled this, so I believe that. I see that. I do not know, but I seen something. That's what makes me believe it. Now, I'm going to leave that alone, because you're just trying to beat that to death to try to get out of something. But let Bftb play this video right quick. You know, with the white guy with Ted Davis, that video.
We started on stage. It was like, man, that power taken care of. I don't feel like you get enough credit for your footwork, for your analyzation. You were talking about, I know all your sparring partners. Do you feel like that? People just don't get credit for that kind of stuff?
I mean, yeah, but I mean, that's what people do. They put it beside you. I put the, make sure, I go out there, I get better and better.
Everybody be talking Lomachenko footwork, that work about, man. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, a lot of people, I don't know.
They'll see you on Saturday.
Yeah, it come with the sport, you know what I mean? So, I don't know.
It is what it is. Yeah. What did you think about Frank getting a little out of pocket there on stage? I ain't seen him that riled up in a while. Is that something you were wanting to do, or do you just think that there's a little bit of overcompensation there for him? What's going on with Frank?
He gotta play this tough role, you know what I mean?
I heard you say that. You said you're playing tough up there.
Yeah, that's all he's doing. He just playing tough. That's about it. But he gotta show up come Saturday. So
I saw you imitate that left hand. I think we all know now he's a right-handed guy. I know his wrestling days. You start with that lead leg being your right leg. He's not a left-handed guy. Or is that what you're seeing, him not be natural throwing that left?
He's not right-handed?
I think he's right-handed, but he's learned how to box left-handed. I think that's kind of his thing, yeah. But you were giving him that left arm. Like, what are you seeing him throw his left arm? You don't think he's got that left hand down, or what's going on with that?
I didn't know he was.
You think about it, wrestling, right? He had the wrestling background. I know, by the way, you say you wanted to wrestle a little bit. Be more, y'all be wrestling in the streets. I think you start with that lead leg being your dominant leg to shoot in on singles, right? Okay. So, I don't know.
Is that it? Did BF, hey y'all, did BF freeze up or me? Y'all, can y'all still hear me? Cause it looked like he froze up. Can y'all hear me though? Can y'all hear me, bro? Okay, I'll wait for him to come back. That's it. I thought you said, I'm gonna wait for you, bro. I'm gonna wait for you. It's okay, I'm gonna wait for you. I got your text. I'm gonna wait for you, bro. Cause I hope that wasn't it. I hope that wasn't it, bro. Is that the clip? I'll wait for you to come back, bro. Wow. Oh shit. Oh man. Salute to all y'all. Look, man, smash the homie like button, bro. Smash the homie like button and please donate to the channel, man. Drop some super chats for him or some cash apps for him. Show him the support he deserves, man. He don't have to do this. I don't have to do this. Y'all show my homie some support, man. Y'all show my homie some support. I can't wait till my boy come try to spin this shit. Please hurry up, bro. That was crazy. I'm going live right after this. He gonna come over there. Yeah, I know, but he was playing the video like it was a mic drop, and I'm not gonna rebuttal my homie when he ain't here. You know what I mean? I don't need no time, Jamal. Salute to you though. Salute to everybody rocking with BF in this bitch, man. Salute to everybody rocking with me. Salute to everybody that's indifferent, man. We coming back? The Mavs coming back? I hope so, bro. I hope so, bro. I hope the Mavs come back and win, but we down 3-0. We probably ain't on shit. We ain't on shit at all. While we waiting on him, bro, I guess I'll talk about Subriel Matias and Liam Perot. Y'all cool with that while we wait on BF? Or y'all just let me know what y'all want to talk about instead, bro. I'm not finna debate without my homeboy. Feel me? Y'all want to talk about Subriel and Liam for a little bit, or y'all want to talk about something else? We can talk about anything y'all want to talk about while we're waiting on the homie. Yep. All right, cool. So I'm excited for this fight. I hate that it's on Tank and Frank week, and I think that Subriel got a real fight on his hands. I think it's good that Subriel fought Ergashev already, though, y'all. Because Ergashev is a strong southpaw with a big left hand and good power. And Liam Perot is a lot of the same. He likes to throw his right hand to set up that left. He really throws a throwaway jab to really blind you and get that left hand up out you. You know what I mean? And y'all saw what he did to Montana Love, bro. Y'all saw what he did to Montana Love. Liam Perot, if he catch you right, he ain't nothing to play with. But if you look at Subriel Matias, what's so interesting about this fight, when you look at Ponce, bro, when you look at Ergashev, you look at Jukinbayev. Hold on, I got a text from BF. He say my internet just fucking dropped. Yeah, bro. Take your time. Take your time, bro. If you can hear me, let me text him back real quick, y'all. Hold on a second. Let me text the homie back real quick. All good. We waiting on you, bro. And if you don't come back and we go over to mine, bro, we'll pick right up where you can play the audio and shit, and we can go over that shit, bro. We can pick up right where we left off. You know what I'm talking about? But my worry for Perot in this fight is I can directly look at Subriel Matias' experience against Ergashev and say, yep, that'll get you ready for Liam Perot. But when I look at Liam Perot and I see the Brock Jarvises of the world, who was a pretty good pressure fighter, but Brock Jarvis, a lot of people don't know, started his career like 122 pounds. And so he built up a lot of fucking muscle, bro. A lot of fucking muscle. And so, you know, Liam Pro got him out of there. I thought Montana Love was always trash. Anyone that followed the channel will tell you that. So I just worry about Liam Perot going over there in Puerto Rico, taking on somebody like Subriel Matias. I give him a chance, y'all, but it's really just, can he hurt Matias with that left hand? He's not going to outwork him. He's not going to stop this shit from being a fight. He don't have enough lateral movement and enough skills off the back foot to really just make 86. Nah, bro. I'm not going. That's BF audio. We in the middle of a debate, bro. What I look like taking his audio, playing it, something that he was trying to cook on, something that he felt like it was a really good point for him, and then turning around and trying to play the shit myself and then cooking without giving him, because the floor was his, bro. I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not doing that. That's his audio. That's his audio, bro. I'm gonna let him play his audio and I'm gonna let him cook on it. Then I'm gonna rebuttal the shit. It's not as strong as y'all think, though. It's quite weak, but I'm gonna leave that to when we get to it. We'll be to it in a second, bro. We'll be to it in a second once my homie get his shit back going. But anyway, back on this Matias shit, bro. So the worry is the lack of experience, and the worry is y'all may call me crazy. I think Ergashev punched harder than Perot. And Matias ate them bitches, and he just like, fuck it. He ate them bitches, and he was like, fuck it, like, yeah, what's up? And the question is, when they get on the inside, y'all already know who that favor, bro. Y'all already know who that shit favor. Them motherfuckers get on the inside. Them motherfuckers get on the inside, bro. That shit could get very fucking rough. Very fucking rough for Liam Perot. So I do give Liam Perot a shot. I give him a fucking shot, right?
My bad, man. God.
But I don't think that he has as good a shot as some people think he got. Damn, bro.
I'm so sorry, man.
It's all good, fam. Hey, some people that was rooting for me were like, go ahead and cook on it, KO. Like, nah, I can't do my nigga like that. That's his audio. What I look like doing some shit like that, bro.
I'm so sorry, man. We was having such a good cook, and I just got a new router. I just got a new fucking Wi-Fi, the whole shit, bro. Just got a brand new today.
Man. It's all good. Listen, listen. I'm gonna get mine started up, bro, and we'll pick up right where you left off. Floor be yours. You play your audio, you know what I'm talking about, and we keep going from there, because we still got to get to the stylistic matchup. We still got to get hopefully we can get some people to come up for mine, but we didn't even have time.
We didn't. Hey, you know what? You know what you want to do? You want to do it like this, KO? Since me and you we done battle. Do you want to, on your page? Do you want to us versus them? And we still picking who we picking. I'm still picking Frank. You still picking Tank, and we debate them. Whoever on your page. You want to do that, or do you just want to continue on?
I'm 100% cool with that. But let's get into the audio, because okay. I feel like you think that. Yeah, I feel like you think that was a major point for you, and so I want once we cook on that, then we can move on. But let me get mine started up. Y'all support my homie, man. Subscribe to him. Drop cash apps to him. If y'all have time, we about to go over to my channel. We'll be cooking over there. We're gonna pick this one up right where it left off. He gonna play his audio. We're gonna go back and forth on that, and then we're gonna do what BF asked. We'll both be up on the panel, and anybody that want to come up and debate on behalf of Frank Martin, you'll be able to debate with me. Anybody want to come up and debate on behalf of Tank Davis, you'll be able to go up against Bftb, and we'll keep it moving that way. And if I feel like everybody's just coming up to debate BF and I can't get nobody in this chat or nobody in my chat to stand on what they believe about Frank Martin, then I'll just kick everybody out, and then me and BF will continue to go at it. But bro, great fucking time over here, man. I appreciate you.
Always, man. Family,
I see you soon.
Bro. Damn, I apologize, bro. I apologize, man, because
it's all good. We're gonna keep it going. Hey, I could have been like, shit. All right, let me play the audio and let me cook on this shit real quick. I would never fucking do that. I gotta let you have your shit, man. I gotta let you play your shit, cook on it, then I'm gonna go right at it, bro. I'm gonna go right at that shit. But you know,
okay, it's only 2 minutes. It's only 2 minutes, right? You get it. You starting yours at 8, right?
I was starting mine at 7:30.
At 7:30. Okay. Let me just play this one and then go ahead and start yours, right? And then before we bring people on your page, right, we can address this.
Yeah, go ahead. You can play it now, and then we'll play it. We'll play it again on mine, so everybody can hear it. But go ahead and play it, bro. I'm listening.
Okay.
Main event this Saturday, June 15th on PBC, Amazon Prime Video. Tank, everybody talks about the power. We just heard it on stage. Frank was like, man, we got that power taken care of. I don't feel like you get enough credit for your footwork, for your analyzation. You were talking about, I know all your sparring partners. Do you feel like that? People just don't give you credit for that kind of stuff?
I mean, yeah, but I mean, that's what the people do. They supposed to criticize you. I'm supposed to, make sure, when I go out there, I get better and better.
But everybody be talking Lomachenko footwork, all that. What about my man Tank? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, a lot of people, I don't know.
They'll see on Saturday.
Yeah, it come with the sport. You know what I mean? So, I don't know.
It is what it is. Yeah. What did you think about Frank getting a little out of pocket there on stage? I ain't seen him that riled up in a while. Is that something you were wanting to do, or do you just think that there's a little bit of overcompensation there for him? What's going on with Frank?
He gotta play this tough role. You know what I mean?
I heard you say that. You said you're playing tough up there.
Yeah. That's all he's doing. He's just playing tough. That's about it. But he gotta show up come Saturday. So
I saw you imitate that left hand. I think we all know now he's a right-handed guy. I know his wrestling days. You start with that lead leg being your right leg. He's not a left-handed guy. Or is that what you're seeing him not be natural throwing that left?
He's not right-handed?
I think he's right-handed, but he's learned how to box left-handed. I think that's kind of his thing, yeah. But you were giving him that left arm. Like, what are you seeing him throw his left arm? You don't think he's got that left hand down, or what's going on with that?
I didn't know he was.
You think about it, wrestling, right? He had the wrestling background. I know, by the way, you say you wanted to wrestle a little bit. Be more, y'all be wrestling in the streets. I think you start with that lead leg being your dominant leg to shoot in on singles, right?
Okay.
So I don't know if I'm giving up game.
Yeah,
here,
you are. Because I did not know.
I don't know. I know. I make sure. I'm a combat sports guy outside of boxing, so I just, But anyway, I saw you doing the left hand, and you're like, yeah, you ain't got no. Is that kind of, you don't think he's got that power in the left hand?
No, we sparred before,
right.
And that's the punch. That's the punch he hit me with was his left hand. I think
because he made a big deal about wobbling you or whatever. So.
He didn't wobble me. He caught me with a good shot. That's about it. But he didn't wobble me at all. All
right. Well, final prediction. We'll get out of your face here. What do you think Saturday night? How's it go?
You don't need to hear the final prediction because you already know. We already know what his predictions is. But whatever, man. Damn, I'm really annoyed that I didn't get an opportunity to cook it how I wanted to cook it, but it's all good. That was my fault. And like I said, I apologize to everybody that listened. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that been tuned in and listening. I fucked this debate up with KO at the end. I fucked this debate up a little bit. Kirk McCall, I see you, homie. That's exactly what he said. He said he didn't know something. He didn't know. And that's exactly what I said. He didn't know. Right? I mentioned Southpaw. I mentioned Orthodox. Go back and watch it again. Because I mentioned both, but he didn't know something. And I said that in respect to what my brother KO said about him knowing everything about the sparring and blah, 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 and sparring partners and yada, yada, yada. That's what that was in respect to. So yes, he did say that. You don't know what you're talking about. And if you believe I said anything else, Kirk McCall, rewind it back and play what I said. But anyways, switch to my brother KO, bro. Go ahead and start your shit up, bro. And I'm gonna be over there.
All right, bro. I see you soon. Salute to everybody that showed up, man. Y'all smash the like button on y'all way out, bro.
All right, man. I'm gonna see y'all, man. We go ahead. Listen. Damn, I feel See, it's one thing if my shit fucks up. If I'm just, cooking some willy-nilly ass nigga. It's a whole different story when I'm debating my nigga, bro. It's a whole different story, bro. Yeah, there you go, Savage Killer Queen. He didn't know something. It wasn't. Don't read into the he didn't know. Don't know. He didn't know something. He didn't know something. But this fucking, I feel like shit because me and KO, we was cooking, y'all. I feel like straight caca. Whatever, man. It is what it is. I'm waiting for my nigga KO to spark his shit up. I'm waiting for him, and I'll keep everybody. I'll salute to my homies in the Cashapp, brother. I appreciate my brother Mike Ray. Salute to Mike Ray. Salute to my homie Tony Rome. Appreciate you, Tony Rome. Salute to my brother Terrell, bro. Appreciate Terrell. Appreciate you, brother. Salute to my brother E. White. Much love and respect to y'all, bro. I appreciate y'all. Oh, okay, Kurt. My bad, Kurt. I'm out your business. I definitely appreciate you guys. There was like almost 1,000 people that was watching. I expect it to be the same number, if not more, over on KO shit, right? I expect now KO motherfucking fucked the goddamn rules up. Now the rules was he wasn't supposed to be able to ask me nothing. All he had to do was go at what I say. He can't ask questions. And then when I go to his page, I wasn't supposed to be able to ask any questions, right? He was supposed to be able to just say all I could do was rebut or go at what he says. That is what the rules were supposed to be, but he fucked the whole rules up because he couldn't stick to the goddamn rules. And I knew I was going to get him. I knew I was going to get him like that. I definitely knew I was going to get him like that. And he couldn't stick to the rules, so it was like, all right, okay, well, I see what this is. I see what this is. So okay, so I see what this is. So you don't want to stick to the rules, and you don't want to, when you agree to them, you don't want to stick to them. Oh, okay, KO, all right. But it's all good. It's all love. It's all love. That's my brother. And I knew I put him in a bad predicament that he didn't want to be in. So he was like, man, fuck these rules. It's all good, bro. I ain't got no beef. Man. I got mad respect and love for my brother KO. And really, to be honest, we really don't really debate on much shit, but it's always an honor when we do, right? It's always an honor when we do debate, man. I love our debates. Ernest Johnson says, so y'all teaching 1,000 people that 1 pound of fat and a pound of muscle ain't the same weight. We got to do better than that. That's what Ernest Johnson says. Ernest Johnson, you missed the LL Music. You got to send a Cash App, King, because YouTube is messing with me right now. So I won't have my Cash Apps back. I mean, my super chat back until you sent me a Cash App? Let me check. Let me check. There it is. Salute to my brother LL Music, bro. I appreciate you, King. My brother Rome Unk. Salute to Unk. My brother Roman. Salute to you, Rome. Appreciate my brother Freedom March, bro. I appreciate you, King. Appreciate y'all. So Ernest, while I'm waiting for KO to start his live, brother Ernest, you missed the point, King. The point was not a pound of fat and a pound of muscle. That wasn't the point. It's all good, Ernest. I ain't got no beef, Brody. The point of it was before that. It was before the poundage, right? The poundage was the end of it. It was the end of it, right? So what I was telling my brother KO was we see Tank in a sweat hoodie, the ones that people wear to drop weight, right? We see that. And we don't see Frank in anything. And then that's when KO was, he was swinging. He was windmilling like a motherfucker. He like, well, muscle outweighs fat, BF. And so, that's where he went, though, Ernest. So it's all good. This is no down in the grade, my brother KO, but that's where he went because he knows that was a losing conversation right there. So he went there. The Queen put it in the comments. They put KO's his link, his page in the comments. This is it right here. That's it right there. That's his page. That's Knockout's page right there. That's Knockout's page right there, y'all. So I'm waiting for him to start before I go over that. I don't want y'all just sitting in the wing, just flapping around and shit. My brother Rich, God damn, appreciate you, King. I appreciate you, family. Much love and respect to my brother Rich Parrish, bro. I appreciate you, King. I definitely appreciate you, King. Thank you, bro. Salute to y'all in the Cash Apps, brother. I appreciate y'all. Mike, salute to you, Mike. I appreciate you. But the thing, brother, that when we're talking about you, please understand, y'all, when me and KO, when we start talking about, it's rolling across the bottom of the screen, Frank from the land. I mean, Franklin from Grove Street. It's on the bottom of the screen, King. But when me and KO debate, y'all, we a lot of people debate and it's like it's on the surface. So if you don't start from the beginning, if you come in on the tail end, it'll be kind of difficult to it'd be kind of difficult to catch what it is, right? It'd be kind of difficult because, like my brother was just saying, we were debating a pound of fat and a pound of muscle, right? But if you start at the beginning of it, and you stay right on with it, like my brother Ernest said, he caught it at the end. That's what it is, because he caught it at the end. So if you I'm waiting for KO to go live because I'm waiting for it. It'll pop up on my shit when it goes live, and then I'm gonna just go over there when it goes live. Hold on a second, let me make sure because sometimes it don't be fucking showing on my shit. Yeah, sometimes he not live yet, y'all. He not live, so I'm waiting. Yeah, the super chat's fucked up, dropping trolls. The super chat's fucked up. Super chat is fucked up, bro. It's I gotta wait until fucking August, September timeframe to get my super chats back. So I have to wait for that, bro. But so please, if you want to support me, brother, please send it to the Cash App. Either the Cash App or the what's his name? Brandon Brown, what is your problem, bro? What is wrong with y'all? We're over here talking boxing, and you're coming here with the bullshit, bro. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here, dude. We're talking boxing, bro. We're over here having a good ass boxing debate, and you jump on here with the bullshit, bro. Get out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. Listen, y'all. Well, I'm gonna get back to doing what I was saying. When me and KO debate, when we debate, right? Our debates are not surface level. All right, our debates are not surface level. They're not surface level. Our debates, we go at it because we know we both can handle it. So we go at it and we go at each other. So when me and KO debate, you're gonna get a really fucking good debate, bro. You're gonna get a really good one. And I'm almost tempted to tell KO to not bring people on. I am, because I feel like people are going to come on and they're not going to want to debate boxing. I feel like they're just going to want to talk to me on some negative shit and not boxing. That's what I feel like. But I want to get you guys involved, bro. I want y'all involved. Queen Diana, I appreciate you, Queen Diana. Thank you so much for the PayPal. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. But I do, bro. I really feel like, matter of fact, I'm gonna text him too. I'm gonna text him. I'm gonna let him know if that starts to happen, because people just want to talk to me. You just want to talk to me. You don't want to have a boxing debate. You just want to talk to me. You just want to talk on some weird, goofy shit. You just want to move the goalposts and move the narrative and change everything around and just be on some stupid shit. Some lies and just hate and goofy ass, weird ass things. Like for real. I'm almost tempted to just let me and KO just get back into it. That's what I am. I'm really tempted for that. But like I said, I really want. Like, I love boxing, and I love talking about boxing to anybody that's willing to talk about boxing. You know what I'm saying? It's just when motherfuckers, y'all don't want to talk. You want to talk about me, my personal life. And then you lie. I can understand if you told the truth about my personal life. You don't even tell, you just lie, bro. You just make shit up. You just want to down and degrade me. You don't want to talk to me about fucking boxing, bro. Secret Dance Moves says, I think open it up to people will be good. That's what I want to do. What's up, Slim? My brother Carolina Slim is in the building. I want that. I want it to be opened up to the people so that we can have a good ass dialect, right? I want that. But I don't believe it's going to be that. I truly don't. I do. Honest to God, that's what I want. I want to talk to people to tell me why they think Tank is going to win, so I can let them know why I think Frank is going to win. Me and KO we didn't even get to the stylistic breakdowns because I was building something in the beginning of this. I was building something. In the beginning, I was building, well, now since we ain't doing it, I was building a fighter, and I was building Frank Martin and Tank Davis's two best fighters. That's what I was doing. I had the man agreeing and everything. Well, now I ain't going to do it now, but That is what I was doing. So if you guys go back and you rewatch and you watch the beginning of this live, right? You watch the beginning, you'll see what I was, now that I said it, you'll see what I was doing. Now that I said it, you'll see exactly what I was doing. You'll see that I was building Frank Martin out of Pedraza and Ryan Garcia. There you go, my nigga. All right, y'all. Let's go pull up on him, dog. He live, bro. BF pulling up on him. I'm about to go over there right now. So let's pull up on him. Let's flood him right quick. Let's flood his comments. Let's make sure we super chat him. Make sure we cash app him. Make sure we smash the like button as soon as we get in the building. Don't fucking wait, bro. There's no reason to wait, bro. No reason to wait whatsoever. As soon as you get in the building, smash the like button. Smash the like button as soon as you get in the building. We can get to everything else afterwards, all right? We can get to everything else afterwards. Smash the like button. Smash his like button. As soon as we get into the building, let's flood it. Let's flood right now. There's 562 motherfuckers still right here. I'm about to end this bitch. There should be 562 motherfuckers going over here. Let's smash the like button. Flood his shit. Let's flood it. Smash the like button. Let's get to this work. I'm on my way over there right now, y'all. Bftb, man, shout out to the mighty LDBC. Follow me over there. Let's get to this cook. Let's get back to this work. I'm out, y'all. Peace and blessings.